Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to JEE Enthusiasts. I hope you guys are doing great, having a good time, yeah? Well, people, let me know first of all in the chat box if I'm audible and visible. Hello, Abhijit. Hi, Nishal. Hi, Sarthak. Hi, Silva. Hello, Vishal. Hi, Ashwarya. Hi, Pradeep. Hello, Hariharan. Hi, Mayank. Hello, Golden Music. Hello, Parika. Hello, Science Priya. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to your JEE Enthusiasts. Just let me know in the chat box, first of all, if I'm audible and visible to everyone, right? Give me some green signal from the chat box, people. Give me some green signal from the chat box. Ankit, Shreyas sir will be just joining after me. And at the end, Shimon sir will be joining in, okay? First, it's time for chemistry. Then comes the physics. And at the end comes the maths, right? So you can let me know in the chat box, first of all, if I'm audible and visible to everyone perfectly. Yeah? Perfect, guys. So how many of you guys are writing JEE Mains tomorrow? How many of you guys are writing JEE Mains tomorrow? Can you just let me know in the chat box? Can you just let me know in the chat box? I really want to see how many of you are writing it tomorrow. Well. I can see everyone is writing tomorrow, yeah? Is that? That's perfect. I wish you all the luck, people. Do good, yeah? All the very best from our side. Okay, and from tomorrow, we are going to do the paper solving as well. Right after the exam, we'll come live with the papers of your JEE, right? I'm doing great, Ankit. How are you? Long time. So people, as you all must be knowing, today what we are going to do is we are going to do once again the short 60 questions for your upcoming JEE Mains examination, right? Which is going to be held tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and so on, right? So before starting the session, the ones who are new to the channel, let me introduce myself. Well, people, my name is Vaseem Bhatt, and I'm your chemistry master teacher right here on this JEE Enthusiasts channel, yeah? The ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of every single session which we take live on this JEE Enthusiasts channel, right? So do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well, okay? So people, you can let me know in the chat box if you people are super duper excited about the today's session as well. Let me know in the chat box with some thumbs ups. Let me see the josh of the session first, right? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Just let me know in the chat box if you people are super duper excited about the session, right? Always excited, yeah? That's wonderful. Okay, so let's get going then. Let's get started with the short 60 questions, right? The first question, which is going to be on your screen in 3, 2, 1, and now. This is the first question on your screen, people. You can let me know its answer in the chat box. Which has trigonal bipyramidal geometry? Which of the following has got the trigonal bipyramidal geometry? Okay? Which of the following? Which of the molecule has got the trigonal bipyramidal geometry? First of all, that molecule will be having trigonal bipyramidal geometry, which will have the steric number of 5. Yeah? Right? Okay? So first of all, if I talk about the first species, XeOF4, in case of XeOF4, this xenon is your central atom, right? So first of all, how many sigma bonds are being formed over here? 5 sigma bonds are being formed, right? 5 sigma bonds are being formed. If I'll ask you, how many lone pairs are there with xenon? Can you let me know how many lone pairs are there with xenon? There is 1 lone pair present on xenon as such, okay? Because if I make the rough structure of XeOF4, double bond O, this is 1 fluorine, this is 1 more fluorine, this is 1 more fluorine, this is 1 more fluorine, right? This is the rough structure of XeOF4, okay? So xenon has total of 8 valence electrons. Out of 8 valence electrons, it is using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there'll be 2 electrons left as such on xenon in the form of lone pair. So there is 1 lone pair on xenon, right? 5 sigma bonds, 1 lone pair. 5 sigma bonds, 1 lone pair. Okay, steric number comes out to be 5 plus 1, 6. The hybridization is going to be sp3d2. Okay, what is going to be the geometry? Okay, let's not talk about the geometry now, because it's not going to be trigonal bipyramidal, right? For the trigonal bipyramidal geometry, the steric number must be 5. The steric number over here is 6, so it's not going to show trigonal bipyramidal geometry, yeah? In case of XeO3, In case of XeO3, how many sigma bonds do we have? 3 sigma bonds, right? 3 sigma bonds. How many lone pairs on xenon? There is 1 lone pair on xenon. 3 plus 1 comes out to be 4. So steric number is 4. Again, it's not going to show trigonal bipyramidal geometry. What about the next one, people? What about the next one? How many sigma bonds? 3 plus 2, 5. 5 sigma bonds, right? Is there any lone pair on xenon? There is no lone pair on xenon, right? So what is the steric number? 5 plus 0 comes out to be 5, right? So it's going to show trigonal bipyramidal geometry, sp3d hybridizations, okay? So option 3 is the one which is the correct among all. Similarly, if you talk about XeOF2, so how many sigma bonds? There'll be 3 sigma bonds, right? There'll be 3 sigma bonds. And how many lone pairs? There are 2 lone pairs as well, okay? So this one, XeO3F3, since there is 0 lone pair on xenon, 5 sigma bonds, so its geometry will be equal to its shape, so it's going to be trigonal bipyramidal in shape, okay? C is absolutely the correct one of this one, okay? Right? And this is the actual shape of the molecule. You can see 3 oxygen atoms have occupied the equatorial positions. One of the fluorine is just above the plane, perpendicular to it. One is just below the plane, okay, perpendicular to it, right? Okay. Well, the question should have been like this: which of the following has trigonal bipyramidal shape? Instead of geometry, they should have mentioned the question as shape. Then it would have been 100% correct question, right? Okay. Perfect. So instead of geometry, you can place shape over here, right, people? One more simple question from the chapter solid state. You can kill this one, I'm sure. It is again the easy kill question. Yeah. An element having the atomic radius of 0.14 nanometer crystallizes in FCC unit cell. What is the length of the side of the unit cell? Let me tell you a few important things about the unit cells, okay? See, we have got simple cubic unit cell, we have got body-centered cubic unit cell, we have got face-centered cubic unit cell, okay? Do remember the relation between edge length and the radius of the particle for every unit cell, okay? Remember, in case of simple cubic unit cell, R is equal to A divided by 2, okay? In case of BCC, remember, R is equal to root 3A divided by 4. In case of FCC, remember, R is equal to A divided by 2 root 2, okay? Well, in the question, what is mentioned? We have got the element whose atomic radius is 0.14 nanometer. It crystallizes in face-centered cubic unit cell, right? So atomic radius R is equal to what? It is equal to 0.14 is equal to A divided by 2 root 2. So from here, can you simply calculate A? A is going to be 2 root 2 multiplied by 0.14, and you all must be knowing root 2 value is 1.41. So 2 multiplied by 1.41 multiplied by 0.14. You can calculate it, get the value in nanometers, right? So what is the correct answer of this question, people? What is the correct answer of this question after solving this part? Can you let me know fast? Well, let me check it out. It's going to be option D. It's going to be option D, which comes out to be the correct answer of this question, right? Yes, some of the people have locked C, but C is not the answer. It's going to be D, right? Perfecto. Let's move on to one more question. The compound with the longest bond length is? Which of the compound will have the longest bond length? Can you let me know its answer? Can you let me know its answer, people? I'm giving you some time to have a look on the question. What do you think about this one? It's okay, Arshad, it's okay. Welcome back anyways. It's okay. The compound with the longest bond length is? Well, people, there's a simple rule to see it, as you all must be knowing, I'm sure. Bond order is inversely proportional to bond length, right? Bond order is inversely proportional to bond length. You need to see the compound with the longest bond length. Longest bond length means minimum bond order. Basically, you need to see which of the following has got the minimum bond order, and wherever bond order will be minimum, that's going to have the maximum bond length, right? As simple as that. Now, people, few things which I would like to share with you. If you will be having any species containing 14 electrons, remember its bond order is going to be 3. Its bond order is going to be 3. If you'll be having any species with 15 electrons, its bond order is going to be 2.5. 16 electron species, its bond order is going to be 2. 17 electron species, its bond order is going to be 1.5. 18 electron species, its bond order is going to be 1. Similarly, 13 electron species, its bond order is going to be 2.5. Okay. Similarly, 12 electron species, its bond order is going to be 2. Okay. Now, the question is almost done and dusted, right? In case of NO negative, how many electrons are there in total? Nitrogen contains 7 electrons, oxygen contains 8 electrons, and there is a negative charge as well. So 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 7 is 16. right? So there are 16 electrons in total in NO negative. 16 electrons means bond order 2. Its bond order is going to be 2. NO positive, 8 plus 7 minus 1. 8 plus 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. So NO positive contains 14 electrons, so its bond order is going to be 3, right? Its bond order is going to be 3 in short. Okay, what about Cn negative? What about Cn negative? Carbon 6 electrons, 7 plus 6, 13 plus 1, 14. So bond order 3 again. Cn, right? Cn, 7 plus 6, right? 7 plus 6, how much it comes? 13. For 13 electron species, bond order is 2.5. Now people, see which one has got the minimum bond order, NO negative. If NO negative has got the minimum bond order, that means it has got the maximum bond length. So option A is simple one. It is going to be the answer of the question. I'm sure it's clear to everyone, right? You can let me know in the chat box if it's clear to everyone, people, right? Simple. Whenever a question comes like this, you're supposed to identify which one has got the maximum bond length, right? You need to check there, you need to compare their bond orders. Wherever bond order is minimum, their only bond length will be maximum, as simple as that. And remember this simple rule over here, that's it, okay? Perfect. All right, and the ones who have not liked the video yet, do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Okay, one more question, people. How much AgCl will be formed by adding 200 ml of 5 normal HCl to a solution containing 1.7 grams of AgNO3? What do you think about this one? Can you do this one? Can you do this one, people? Let's see how this sort of equation is to be solved. Understand properly. First of all, I'm making what? I'm making HCl to react with AgNO3, right? I'm making HCl to react with AgNO3. And remember, whenever AgNO3 reacts with HCl, what do I get? I get AgCl as one of the product and I get HNO3 as one more product, right? And the reaction is given in the balanced form. It is given in the balanced form, right? The reaction is present in the balanced form. Point number 1. Point number 2. I'm given with the normality of HCl. I'm given with the normality of HCl, okay? HCl is the monobasic acid, okay? Its N factor is 1. If N factor of HCl is 1, can I say molarity of HCl will be equal to its normality? Okay. Its N factor is 1. N factor of HCl is 1. So its normality will be equal to its molarity. Okay. So instead of 5 normal, can I say we have got 5 molar HCl? Instead of 5 normal, I can say I've got 5 molar HCl. Now people, molarity of HCl I know. Volume of HCl I know. Molarity multiplied by volume in ml. Do I get the millimoles of HCl? Absolutely. Molarity multiplied by volume in ml, I'll be getting the millimoles of HCl. So first of all, how many millimoles of HCl do I get? Millimoles of HCl is equal to how much? 5 multiplied by 200. 5 multiplied by 200. So these many millimoles of HCl I have, right? These many millimoles of HCl I have. How do we convert millimoles into moles? We just need to divide the millimoles by 1000, I'll be getting moles. So number of moles of HCl. Basically number of moles of HCl which are given to me is going to be 5 multiplied by 200 divided by 1000. Okay. Yes, it's going to be 201. It's going to be 205. Okay. So how many moles of HCl do I have? I have got basically at time t is equal to 0, I have got some 1 mole of HCl. I'm given with 1 mole of HCl. Okay. So what did I do? I calculate the millimoles, multiplied molarity with its volume in ml. After calculating the millimoles, I divided the millimoles by 1000. I got the number of moles of HCl. And the number of moles of HCl came out to be 1. Okay, at the same time, I'm given with 1.7 grams of AgNO3. So can I calculate the number of moles of AgNO3? Absolutely. Number of moles of AgNO3 will be equal to given mass of AgNO3, that's 1.7 grams, divided by molar mass of AgNO3, I think it will be 170, okay? The value comes out to be 0.01. So at time t is equal to 0, I've got 0.01 moles of AgNO3, okay? So initially at time t is equal to 0, I got the moles of each reactants. So the number of moles of products formed at time t is equal to 0 will be 0 because the reaction has not started yet, okay? Now, the reaction is balanced, okay? Right? I'm given with the amounts of all the reactants. In terms of moles, I'll be using the concept of limiting reagent. If I'll ask you which one is limiting among the two, which one is limiting among the two, which one is the limiting reagent, people? How do we identify the limiting reagent? We just divide the given moles by the respective stoichiometry coefficient, right? So it's 0.01 divided by stoichiometry coefficient is 1. It is 1 divided by stoichiometry coefficient is 1. Which one is the least value? This one is the least value. So I got to know AgNO3 is my limiting reagent. Well, if AgNO3 is a limiting reagent, at the end of the reaction, you will see some 0 moles of AgNO3 in the container, right? AgNO3 would have got completely consumed in the reaction, okay? Because AgNO3 is the limiting reagent, and we know entire product is decided by the limiting reagent, okay? I can see 1 mole of AgNO3 gives 1 mole of AgCl, so 0.01 moles of AgNO3 will give 0.01 moles of AgCl. So I got the number of moles of AgCl which got produced at the end. It is 0.01, yeah? 0.01 moles of AgCl got produced at the end, right? But am I supposed to calculate moles of AgCl produced or mass of AgCl produced? I need to calculate mass of AgCl produced, right? How do we convert moles into mass? I'll simply say mass of AgCl produced is going to be equal to moles of AgCl multiplied by molar mass of AgCl. Well, molar mass of AgCl you can calculate. You can calculate molar mass of AgCl, multiply that with 0.01. You'll be getting the mass of AgCl in grams, okay? And let's see exactly what is the final answer coming out to be. So mole 0.01 multiplied by molar mass of AgCl is 143.5. Finally, you get the value as 1.435. So how many people got it right, people? How many among you got it right? Can you let me know in the chat box? How many of you got it right? I just want to see exactly. How many of you got +4 in this one? Yeah? Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So let's move on to one more question then. This is one more question. The most stable Carbanion is? Which of the following is the most stable Carbanion? What do you think about this one? Which of the following is most stable Carbanion? Which of the following is most stable Carbanion, guys? Well, as you all must be knowing, Carbanions are stabilized by electron withdrawing groups, right? Carbanions are stabilized by electron withdrawing groups. I think you are done with the question. Let me know its answer now. Yeah? Absolutely, it's going to be option C. Because NO2 right here is at para position. And when NO2 is present at the para position, it operates strong minus M effect. Okay? It operates strong minus M effect, due to which the intensity of negative charge on this carbon is reduced. Right? The magnitude of negative charge on this carbon is reduced, and less the charge on the molecule, less is the stability. Sorry, more is the stability. Less the charge on the molecule, more is the stability. Right? So which one is going to be maximum stable among all? It's absolutely going to be option C, because NO2 present at the para position operates strong minus M, right? Due to which it becomes the maximum stable. Yeah? Okay? Absolutely. C, guys. C is going to be the correct answer of this question. Yeah? So how many of you got +4 in this one? You can let me know in the chat box fast. How many of you? How many of you? Brock Lesnar is asking about the JEE Advanced series. Absolutely, once this JEE Mains gets over, we are starting the JEE Advanced crash course as well for you guys, okay? Just after this week, JEE Mains gets over. After that, we'll be starting the JEE Advanced series for you guys, yeah? Okay, let's move on to one more, guys. Let's move on to one more. The coagulating power of electrolytes having ions Na positive, Al tri positive, Ba di positive for arsenic sulfide solution increases in the order. Okay, arsenic sulfide solution, is it the positively charged sol or negatively charged sol? Well, as you all must be knowing, it is the negatively charged sol, right? It is the negatively charged sol. Okay, so in order to coagulate this negatively charged sol, you need to add some cations. Okay, now as per Hardy-Schulze rule, that cation which carries more positive charge will coagulate it the maximum, will have more coagulating power. So which cation has got the maximum charge on it? It's going to be Al tri positive. So Al tri positive has got the maximum coagulating power, followed by Ba di positive, followed by Na positive. This is the order of the coagulating power. If I'll ask you, what is the order of coagulating value? What is the order of coagulating value? Is the coagulating value order going to be same? Is the coagulating order value going to be same? Coagulating value order, it is going to be reverse of it. Okay, coagulating value is going to be like this. Okay, remember, coagulating power is inversely proportional to its coagulating value. Yeah, remember this thing. Simple. Okay, let's move on to one more question then. An ideal gas expands from 1 into 10 raised power minus 3 meter cube to 1 into 10 raised power minus 2 meter cube at 300 Kelvin against a constant external pressure. First thing you should notice over here, expansion is happening against constant external pressure, right? Whenever expansion happens against constant external pressure, we consider the process to be irreversible. The process is going to be irreversible, and in case of irreversible processes, how do we calculate work? It is equal to minus P external delta V, which is V2 minus V1. Simplest formula, right? Yes. Now we will have a look. What is the value of P external? External pressure value is given to us as 10 raised per 5. 10 raised per 5 Newton per meter square, right? 10 raised per 5. V2 is the final volume of the system, which is 10 raised per minus 2 meter cube. Okay. Minus V1 is the initial volume of the system, which is 10 raised per minus 3 meter cube, right? Okay. So what I'll be getting over here? So minus, this is 10 raised per 5. Let me take 10 raised per minus 3 as common. If I take 10 raised per minus 3 common, it becomes 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is 9. So the answer will be minus times 9 into 10 raised per 2 joules. So it's going to be minus 900 joules, right? So W value comes out to be minus 900 joules. And what does this minus signify over here? This simply tells work is done by the system, right? This simply tells you the gas is undergoing expansion, right? So W value comes out to be minus 900 joules. I'm sure it's clear to everyone. It's again the easy equation, yeah? And expect these sort of questions, people, in your JEE examination, right? Okay, moving on to one more, guys. The increasing order of the ionic radii of the given isoelectronic species. A very simple question. This we have been doing many a times. This we have done many a times, right? Let me know its answer fast. Let me know its answer fast, people. We have done this sort of a question many a times in the mock test as well. And do expect this. Do expect this. Do expect these sort of questions. Increasing order of ionic radii of the given isoelectronic species. Simple, guys. Have a look. These are all isoelectronic species, first of all. Cl negative containing 18 electrons. This contains 18 electrons. This contains 18 electrons. This contains 18 electrons, right? So every species over here have got same electrons. Yeah. So these are isoelectronic, right? Now calculate the protons. Wherever protons will be maximum, there only effective nuclear charge will be maximum. And wherever effective nuclear charge will be maximum, there only size will be minimum. As simple as that, right? Okay, what is the order then? What is the order? Increasing order, people, increasing order. Maximum protons are present in calcium, right? 20 protons. Followed by potassium, 19 protons. Chlorine, 17 protons. Sulfur, 16 protons, right? Wherever protons will be maximum, there only effective nuclear charge will be maximum, size will be minimum. So size is minimum in Ca di positive followed by K positive, Cl negative, S di negative. Option C is the one which is correct among all, yeah? And I'm sure every one of you got +4 in this one. You can let me know in the chat box fast. You can let me know in the chat box if you got +4 in this one, people. No, Siddiq, there is no exception in this. Okay. One more question, people. Acidified KMnO4 oxidizes oxalic acid to carbon dioxide, okay? Right? What is the volume of 10 raised per minus 4 molar KMnO4 required to completely oxidize 0.5 liters of 10 raised per minus 2 molar oxalic acid in acidic medium, right? See, it's a very simple thing. Have a look. Have a look, guys. We have done same sort of questions in the mock test as well. So I'll be writing KMnO4 on one side. I'll be writing oxalic acid on another side. H2C2O4. Let me represent this by number 1. Let me represent this by number 2. Okay? Right? First of all, in acidic medium, if I'll ask you what is the N factor of KMnO4, N factor of KMnO4 in acidic medium is 5 because KMnO4 gets converted into Mn di positive. Change in the oxidation state of Mn will be from +7 to +2. So N factor is 5. Okay. What about the N factor of this oxalic acid? N factor of this oxalic acid, which I'm representing by N factor 2, it's going to be 2 because KMnO4 converts oxalic acid into carbon dioxide. In case of oxalic acid, carbon has got the oxidation state of +3. It gets converted to carbon dioxide where it's +4. +3 to +4, change is 1. 1 is the change in the oxidation state for 1 atom of carbon, but out 2 atoms. So 2 multiplied by 1 comes out to be 2. So N factor of oxalic acid is simply 2. N factor of oxalic acid is simply 2, right? I got the N factors. Yes. Now we will have a look what all things are given and what all things are calculated. What is the volume in liters of KMnO4? Volume of KMnO4 in liters I need to calculate. V1 I need to calculate. What is the molarity of KMnO4, which I represent by M1? It's given to me as 10 raised per minus 4 molar, right? Now, for the oxalic acid, what is the molarity given to me? Molarity of oxalic acid solution is given to me as 10 raised power minus 2. Its volume is given to me as how much? 0.5 liters. I'll use the concept of equivalence, right? I'll say gram equivalence of first should be equal to gram equivalence of second. Why I'm using gram equivalence? Because volume is given in liters, right? Gram equivalence of first is simply going to be N1 V1 in liters is equal to N2 V2 in liters. Gram equivalence of first should be equal to gram equivalence of second, right? Now, let's calculate the normality first. Molarity of first multiplied by its n factor, okay? Molarity of first multiplied by its n factor. So 5 into 10 raised power minus 4 is the normality of the KMnO4 solution. Multiplied by V1, I need to calculate in liters, is equal to N2. N2 is molarity of second multiplied by n factor of second. So it's going to be 2 multiplied by 10 raised power minus 2, right? What is V2 value? V2 value is 0.5 liters. So people, you got one equation. In this equation, you have got one variable, that's V1. Get the value of V1. V1 is basically the volume of KMnO4 in liters, which I was supposed to calculate, right? Yes. So what is the answer finally which you are getting from here? V1 is coming out to be 20 liters. So you can let me know in the chat box if it is clear to everyone fast. Right, people? Okay, let's move on to one more then. Which of the following molecules is least resonance stabilized? Can you let me know its answer? Give it a try fast. Which of the following is least resonance stabilized? Have a look on this question properly. Which of the following is least resonance stabilized? Basically, which of the following is least stable, you can say. Which of the following is least stable? Well, majority of the people are coming up with option D. What is the reason for that? Because option D, it is non-aromatic. Rest all the species are aromatic. You can check it out. See, this molecule is cyclic, right? It's planar at the same time. Every carbon is sp2 hybridized. How many pi electrons are participating in the cyclic conjugation? There are 6 pi electrons participating in the complete cyclic conjugation. So it is following the Huckel's rule. So it is aromatic, right? Similarly, every atom in the cyclic ring is sp2. Okay. So how many pi electrons are participating? 2, 4, 6. So 6 pi electrons involved in the complete cyclic conjugation following Huckel's rule, aromatic. Okay, what about this one? 2, 4, 6. Again, 6 pi electrons participating in the complete cyclic conjugation, aromatic, right? Okay, what about this one, people? See, this atom is sp3, this atom is sp3, this is sp3, this is sp3. So it's absolutely going to be non-aromatic, right? And what about the stability order? Aromatic compounds are maximum stable, followed by non-aromatic, followed by anti-aromatic. You all must be knowing this, right? Done? Option 4 is the least stable among all. Okay. All right. Which one of the following aqueous solution will exhibit highest boiling point? Which of the following aqueous solution will exhibit highest boiling point? Let me know its answer fast. Let me know its answer fast. Let me know its answer fast. Which of the following aqueous solution will exhibit highest boiling point? What do you think about this one? Highest boiling point. Okay, have a look, people. First of all, elevation in boiling point, as you all must be knowing, it's directly proportional to Van 't Hoff factor, I. Okay, and in case of dissociation, Van 't Hoff factor is directly proportional to number of ions produced, number of moles of ions produced from 1 mole of the compound. Okay, number of moles of ions produced from 1 mole of the compound. Okay, now see guys, delta TB, it's elevation in boiling point. Elevation in boiling point is nothing, that is boiling point of solution minus boiling point of solvent. So can I say more the value of more the number of ions into the solution, more the Van 't Hoff factor, more the elevation in boiling point. If more is the elevation in boiling point, that means more is the boiling point of solution, right? Now see which one of the following will be providing maximum number of ions in the solution. Have a look. Na2SO4, how it will be dissociating? It will be dissociating as 2 times Na positive plus SO4 di-negative. So it's providing 3 ions in the solution. Or I should say, it's providing some 3 moles of ions into the solution. Right? What about this KNO3? It will produce 2, right? Urea, it is non-electrolyte. Its Van 't Hoff factor is 1. Okay, glucose, it's also the non-electrolyte. Its Van 't Hoff factor is 1. So which one of the following has the maximum Van 't Hoff factor? The first one has got the maximum Van 't Hoff factor. If the first one has got maximum Van 't Hoff factor, so definitely first one is going to have more boiling point of the solution, right? Okay, so option A is the one which is the answer of this question. So people, you can let me know in the chat box. Let me see how many of you got +4 in this one. Let me know in the chat box how many of you got +4 in this one. Fast. Let me know fast, people. How many of you got +4 in this one so that I can move on to the next one? Yeah? Okay, well I can see majority of the students got +4. So remember, okay, remember in short guys, boiling point of the solution is directly proportional to Van 't Hoff factor, and freezing point of the solution is inversely proportional to Van 't Hoff factor. Just remember these two things. That's it. Yeah? Okay. One more. A very simple basic question, right? Let me know its answer fast now. Isn't it simple? Isn't it simple, people? The molar solubility of a sparingly soluble salt, MX4, is S. The corresponding solubility product is KSP, right? The KSP is given by the relation. Let me know fast its answer. Every one of you should solve this. Every one of you should solve this, people. Yeah? Well, I can see majority of the students are again coming up with the option D. So option D must be the answer. It's a simpler one. See guys, we are given with something as MX4. MX4 is a sparingly soluble salt, right? It's a sparingly soluble salt. And let me tell you, sparingly soluble salts, these are considered as weak electrolytes. And weak electrolytes always remain in equilibrium with its ions. So what are going to be its ions? It's going to be M +4 plus 4 times X negative. This is how it will undergo dissociation. This is how it will undergo dissociation, as simple as that, right? M +4 plus 4 times X negative. Let's assume its solubility is S. So concentration of M +4 is S. Concentration of X negative is 4 times S, right? If I'll be writing the expression for KSP, how will I be writing it? KSP expression is going to be equal. Concentration of M +4 raised by its stoichiometry coefficient. Concentration of X negative raised by stoichiometry coefficient. The equation is done and dusted. Simple one. KSP is equal. M +4, its concentration is S. Its concentration is 4 times S raised by 4, right? So what do I get? S finally. S I'll be getting finally as KSP divided by 256 whole raised by 1/5. So which option satisfies it? Option D satisfies it. So option D is the one which is correct among all. So how many of you got +4 in this one? It's again the easy kill question, people. It's again the easy kill question, right? I'm sure you would have killed this one. Yeah? Okay. The formation of aldehyde from alkyl cyanide is related with the name. What do we call this reaction? The formation of aldehyde from the alkyl cyanide. When aldehyde gets formed from the alkyl cyanide, what do we call that reaction as? Do you know it? Do you know it, people? Do you know it? From alkyl cyanide to aldehyde, right? From alkyl cyanide to aldehyde. We call this reaction as the Stephan reaction, if you remember, right? What do we do in this case? Basically, we do the reduction, right? So this is basically your alkyl cyanide, right? We are doing its reduction in presence of SnCl to HCl, okay? What do we get finally? Finally, we get aldehyde over here, right? Okay? How many of you got +4 in this one? It is the NCERT based question, guys. NCERT based question directly. How many of you got +4? Let me know fast. So Mayank got +4, Sarthak +4, Priyal got +4. That's wonderful. Arshad got +8. Is that? You solved the same question twice, I guess, yeah? Okay. Let's move on to one more then. One more question, people. Okay. Match column 1 with column 2. Okay. Match column 1 with column 2. Fast. Match it, people. So till then I can have some water. Match it fast. Fast, 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 fast. Okay, well I can see majority of the people are coming up with option A. So it's absolutely going to be option A only then, right? So option A is the correct answer of this question. Okay, so basically cyanide process, it's used for the extraction of gold and silver. Okay, cyanide process is used for the extraction of gold and silver. We know it. Okay, froth flotation, it's used for the dressing of zinc sulfide. It's used for the dressing of zinc sulfide. Now comes the third, electrolytic reduction. Okay, it's used for the extraction of aluminium, right? And comes the last, zone refining. Zone refining, it's used for the purpose of what? For the purpose to obtain ultra pure germanium, right? So this is absolutely going to be option 1 only. A, you are going to relate with 4. B, you are relating with 2. C, you are relating with 3. And D, you are relating with 1. Absolutely option 1 is the correct answer of this question, people. Yeah? Okay. All right, one more question, people. A first order reaction is half completed in 45 minutes. How long does it take for 99.9% of the reaction to get completed? Okay. Let me know fast in the chat box what do you think about this one. Let me know fast. What do you think about this one? That's great, Arshad. Well, people, there are many ways to solve this one, but the simplest way of solving this question is something like this. Have a look. Whenever you'll be having a first order reaction, remember, time taken to complete 99.9% of the first order reaction is always equal to 10 times the half-life of the first order reaction. Point number 1. Time taken to complete 87.5% of the first order reaction is equal to 3 times half-life of it, right? We know it. Time taken to complete 75% of the first order reaction is equal to 2 times the half-life of it. Yeah? And all these results are only valid for the first order reactions. Okay? Now, the first order reaction is half complete in 45 minutes. That means half-life of the first order reaction, it's given to me as 45 minutes. What do I need to calculate? I need to calculate time taken to complete 99.9% of the reaction. It's going to be 10 times the half-life. So 450 minutes. 450 minutes, people, means how many hours? 7.5 hours, right? Okay. So I'll say 99.9% of the reaction will take 7.5 hours to complete, right? Let me know how many of you got it right. Let me know how many of you got +4 on this one. Hello, Hanam, I'm doing great. How are you? Okay, wonderful. So let's move on then to the next one. Well, there is one more way of solving this by using the integrated rate equation and finally getting the answer, right? That's one more way which every one of you must be doing, yeah? Okay, which of the following are peroxoacids of sulfur? Which of the following are peroxoacids of sulfur? I mean, in which of the following pair there are peroxide linkages? Peroxoacid of sulfur means that acid of sulfur which contains the peroxide linkage, right? So what is going to be the answer of this question? Which of the following pair contains the peroxide linkage? People, if you remember H2SO5, that's something which we call as Carrow's acid, right? Right? H2S2O8, this is something which we call as Marshall's acid. Right? This is something which we call as Marshall's acid. I hope you know it. Okay, just remember the structures. H2SO5, Carrow's acid. It's going to be S double bond O, right? Double bond O, oxygen with hydrogen, right? I've used 3 oxygen, 4th one, 5th one. This is H2SO5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? There's a peroxide linkage over here, oxygen, single bond oxygen. Similarly, if you talk about Marshall's acid, see the Marshall's acid. This S double bond O, this double bond O, oxygen, oxygen, sulfur, double bond O, double bond O, this oxygen with hydrogen, this is oxygen with hydrogen. This is H2S2O8, right? In case of H2S2O8, this is a peroxide linkage, right? Okay, so basically, I'll say in the option first, both the ones have got peroxide linkage in them, so both the ones are basically the peroxoacids of sulfur, right? Yes, people? A simple question, option 1 is going to be answer of this question, right? And you can remember the rest of the structures as well. We have done these structures in the mock tests. I believe you know it. Okay, we have done these structures already in the mock tests, right? This is the structure of H2SO5. There is no peroxide linkage. This is the structure of H2S2OX. There is no peroxide linkage in this one as well. Okay. All right. Choose the correctly paired gaseous cations and its magnetic moment only. Again, a very simple question, right? You can kill this one again. Easy kill question, people. Choose the correctly paired gaseous cation and its magnetic moment in Bohr magnetrons? See, if we check one by one, what is the configuration of titanium dipositive? Scandium titanium, it is 3d2. It is basically 3d2 4s2, but it is dipositive, so 2 electrons from 4s have been taken out. So there are 2 unpaired electrons. N value is 2. If n value is 2, what is the spin magnetic moment? Spin magnetic moment is going to be under root of n into n plus 2. 2 multiplied by 2 plus 2, right? 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 2s are 8, right? Root of 8 is less than 9. It will be around 2 point something. For example, 2.8 something Bohr magnetrons, right? What is mentioned over here? 3.87. It cannot be the answer. Cr dipositive. What is the outermost configuration of chromium? It is 3d5 4s1, right? But it is chromium dipositive. So take 2 electrons out. 1 electron from 4s and 1 electron from 3d. So it becomes 3d4 configuration. How many unpaired electrons? 4 unpaired electrons. Calculate the spin magnetic moment. It's going to be under root of n into n plus 2. So 4 multiplied by 4 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 4s are 24. Root of 24 will be less than 5 only. It will be around 4.89 something. 4.89 Bohr magnetrons, right? Yes, it's absolutely correct. Option 2 is the one which is correct. Yeah. Similarly, you can calculate for cobalt tripositive, Mn dipositive, right? You can calculate their unpaired electrons. Iron cobalt, 3d7 4s2. But take 3 electrons out. So its outermost configuration is 3d6. If it is 3d6, there are 4 unpaired electrons. If there are 4 unpaired electrons, spin magnetic moment should be 4.89, right? Similarly, in case of Mn dipositive, there are 5 unpaired electrons. So it's going to be, there are 5 unpaired electrons. So it's going to be 5 multiplied by 5 plus 2. Okay, 5 to 7, 7, 5, 35. Root of 35 you can solve. It's going to be less than 6, 5.89 something, right? So how many of you got plus 4 in this one? You can let me know fast. How many of you got plus 4 in this one, people? Fast? Yeah? All right, wonderful. So Abhijit got plus 36 marks till now. That's great. One more. Compound A given below is, where is the compound A? Where is the compound A, people? Can you find compound A and let me know what is the compound A? So can you guess like which compound he'll be talking about? Can you guess which compound he'll be talking about? See, these sort of questions are asked either for paracetamol or aspirin, right? These sort of questions are either asked for aspirin or paracetamol, right? Mostly I'm saying, right? So this was the compound that was given to you, right? This was the compound that was given to you, right? This is the aspirin, right? Orthoacetyl salicylic acid, okay? So you all must be knowing aspirin, it's used as analgesic, okay? Right? So how many got plus 4 in this one? You knew it? Absolutely, you'll be knowing it, right? It was a very secret question, I must say. Okay, one more, people. A certain mass of oxygen gas occupies 7 liters volume under a pressure of 380 mm of Hg. The volume of same mass of gas at standard pressure with temperature remaining constant shall be. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? A very, very simple question again. First of all, temperature of the gas is remaining constant. And even mass of the gas is remaining constant. That means number of moles of the gas is remaining constant. So which gas law should I use over here? See, temperature remaining constant as well as number of moles remaining constant. So which gas law should I use? Boyle's law. And as per Boyle's law is concerned, P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Right? P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2, right? Now we will have a look. What is the initial pressure of the gas? Initial pressure of the gas P1 is given to me as 380 mm of Hg. Initial volume of the gas is given to me as 7 liters. Final pressure of the gas. The volume of the gas at standard pressure. Standard pressure means 760 mm of Hg. Standard pressure means 760 mm of Hg multiplied by V2. So from here you can directly calculate V2 in liters. Can you let me know its answer fast in the chat box? What is the answer coming? People are saying option B. Is that? Well, let me check it out. Option C is the answer of the question, guys. 380 multiplied by 7 divided by 760 comes out to be 3.5, yeah? Right? Very simple one again. Right, people? So remember, the standard pressure simply means 760 mm of Hg. That's it, yeah? Okay. What about this one? In which of the following octahedral complex species the magnitude of delta naught will be maximum? Magnitude of delta naught will be maximum. Crystal field splitting energy in case of what? In case of octahedral complexes. Where delta naught is going to be maximum? Where delta naught is going to be maximum? Well, let me tell you this CFSE, right? Delta naught, it depends on what? It depends on the charge present on the metal ion. That means the oxidation state of metal ion, right? And at the same time, it depends on the strength of the ligand as well, okay? It depends on the charge present on the central metal ion, okay? And it depends on the strength of the ligand as well. The charge present over here is +2, over here it's +3, right here it's +3, and right here it's +3, okay? Right? Now leave the first case aside, it cannot be the answer. Now people, the charge present on central metal ion everywhere is same. Now which one of the following is strong ligand? The one which is the strong ligand, that will cause more splitting. So delta naught will be maximum there only, right? So in option 2, cyanide, Cn negative is basically a strong field ligand. I mean, it is the strongest ligand among all, okay? Since the charge present on central metal ion everywhere is same, now it is decided on the basis of the strength of the ligand. So Cn negative is comparatively stronger ligand than these, right? So I can say it will cause more splitting, and if it causes more splitting, that means more with the value of delta naught, as simple as that, yeah? Right? Right, people? Perfect. So what is the answer of this question? Answer of this question is going to be option 2. Okay, let's move on to one more question, guys. This is one more question. The product C of the following reaction. What do you think is the product of the following reaction? C. You need to see what is the C. Anshika, after chemistry, there will be physics. Let me know fast. Next is physics, guys. Shresh sir will be joining in. What do you think about this one? You have got the acetic acid, right? You are going to do its reduction in presence of lithium aluminum hydride. You are getting something as A. A, you are making to react with PCl5. You are getting P. B, you are making to react with alcoholic KOH. You will be getting C. What is C over here? It's simple, guys. Have a look. We are starting with what? We are starting with acetic acid, CH3COH, okay? So first of all, it will undergo reduction, and this acetic acid, this carboxylic acid, it will be getting converted into alcohol. And which kind of alcohol? It's going to be CH3CH2OH. After the reduction of this CH3COH, what do we get? You get alcohol. So A is my alcohol over here. Now in presence of PCl5, what you guys are going to do, just replace this OH, and in place of OH add Cl. So what is my B over here? This B is going to be CH3CH2Cl, right? You got alkyl halide. Yes, you got ethyl chloride over here. Now in presence of alcoholic KOH, what is going to happen? Can I say from alkyl halides in presence of alkyl in presence of alcoholic KOH, we get alkenes as the product, okay? Right? See, this is the alkyl halide. In presence of alcoholic KOH, what do you get as the product? You get product like this, CH2 double bond CH2. What do we call this product as? It's called as ethene, or you can call it as ethylene, right? Is there any option as ethene or ethylene? Option C is the one which is the answer of the question, right? I'm sure it's clear to everyone. So first of all, reduction. After the reduction of carboxylic acid, I got the alcohol, right? This alcohol in presence of PCl5, I got alkyl halide. This alkyl halide in presence of alkyl KOH, okay, alcoholic KOH, what do I get? I'll be getting the ethene as the product, right? So C is the answer of the question. Perfect. Let's see if we have more questions. Okay. If the shortest wavelength of hydrogen atom in Lyman series is X, the longest wavelength in the Balmer series of He positive will be. Let's see how this sort of a question is to be solved. See guys, first of all, if we talk about Lyman series we get when the electron makes a transition from higher energy state to lower energy, to shell number 1. Okay, first of all, this is something which you all must be knowing. Energy gap between the two shells is inversely proportional to wavelength emitted or absorbed, right? Energy gap between the two subshells is inversely proportional to wavelength emitted or absorbed, right? Now, let's first of all talk about the shortest wavelength. Shortest wavelength means energy gap should be maximum, right? I'm talking about what? I'm talking about Lyman series. For which atom? For hydrogen atom. For hydrogen atom. What will be the lambda minimum? When will be the shortest wavelength in the Lyman series of hydrogen atom? Shortest wavelength means delta E should be more, energy gap should be more. Energy gap should be maximum. When is the energy gap maximum in case of Lyman series? When the electron makes a transition from infinity to shell number 1. right? This is the longest energy gap, right? Okay. So when the electron makes a transition from infinity to shell number 1, right? At that time, wavelength emitted will be minimum, right? Now, let me use this condition first. I'll say 1 divided by lambda minimum is equal to R Z square. Z for hydrogen is 1. 1 divided by N1 square. 1 divided by N1 square minus 1 upon N2 square. 1 upon N2 square. 1 upon infinity is 0, right? So what do you get from here? You get the value of R. You get the value of R as 1 divided by lambda minimum. Okay. Now, Bill, what is mentioned in the equation? If the shortest wavelength of the hydrogen atom in the Lyman series is X, right? So what do you get? If I take reciprocal, I get 1 divided by R is equal to lambda minimum, and lambda minimum is X. So 1 by R is X. This is the first condition which I got. This is the first condition which I got. Now, I'll be using this condition in the second part. What is the second part? The longest wavelength in the Balmer series. Balmer series is the one when the electron makes a transition from higher energy state to shell number 2. Okay? Right? Longest wavelength. We know delta is inversely proportional to lambda. Longest wavelength means less energy gap. Less energy gap means electron has to make a transition from shell number 3 to shell number 2 in the Balmer series. So electron is making a transition from shell number 3 to shell number 2. Right? Okay? Right? This is the minimum energy gap in the Balmer series. That means lambda will be maximum in this case. So I'll use the condition 1 divided by lambda maximum is equal to R Z value for what? For helium. Z square. For helium it's 2. 2 ka square is 4. R Z square 1 upon N1 square. N1 square means 2 2s are 4 minus 1 upon N2 square, which is 9. So what do I get? I get 1 divided by lambda maximum is equal to, this is 4R. This is going to be 9 minus 4, that's 5 divided by 36. So this is going to be, I mean, you're done, right? So instead of R you can write 1 by X, or just take the reciprocal first of all. So you're going to write lambda maximum. You're going to write lambda maximum is equal to 5 divided by 36 multiplied by 1 by 4 multiplied by 1 by R, and instead of 1 by R you can write X. So it's going to be 5 divided by 36 multiplied by what? Sorry, it's not 1 by 4. Is it 1 by 4? I took the reciprocal. This should be 36 by 5, right? This should be 36 divided by 5, right? So just a second. This is 36 divided by 5 multiplied by 1 by 4 multiplied by, instead of 1 by R, I'll be writing X. Okay, so what is the answer? It's going to be 9 divided by 5x. So this is the maximum wavelength emitted in case of what? In case of the Balmer series of helium atom, right? You can let me know in the chat box if it's clear. How many of you got +4 in this one? Let me know fast. Let me know fast how many of you got +4 in this one. Simple one, right? From the first condition, I got 1 by R is equal to X, and I put this condition in the second part. The question is done and dusted, right? Yeah? Okay, perfecto. Let's move on to one more, guys. On heating an aliphatic primary amine with chloroform and ethanolic potassium hydroxide, the organic compound formed is. People, very common reaction of NCERT. Let me know fast. Let me know fast. Do we call this reaction as carbylamine test? And in case of carbylamine test, what do we get as the product? What do we get as the main product? Is it going to be isonitrile, isocyanide? Absolutely. In the carbylamine test, we get alkyl isocyanide as the product, right? Okay. Absolutely, it's going to be option D. It's going to be alkyl isocyanide, which is the product of this. Okay. This is the reaction. This is your primary amine in presence of CHCl3. Okay. Alcoholic KOH, sorry, ethanolic KOH in general, I'm saying over here, right? What do we get as the product? It's alkyl isocyanide, right? These sort of questions we have done many a times. Okay, given the equilibrium constant of the reaction, equilibrium constant of this reaction is given to us as 10 into 10 raised power 15. Calculate the E0 cell of this reaction if 2.303 RT divided by F at 298 Kelvin is equal to 0.059. Okay, first of all, how many moles of electrons got exchanged in this reaction? 2 moles of electrons, right? Because copper is getting converted into dipositive. So 2 moles of electrons are being lost by copper, and same 2 moles of electrons are being gained by these 2 moles of Ag, right? So N value is first of all 2. Okay, N value is first of all 2. Yeah? Now, since we are given with the equilibrium constant of the cell, that simply means the cell is at equilibrium. And when the cell is at equilibrium, we know E cell value is equal to 0. And if E cell is equal to 0, we can say E0 cell is equal to 0.0591 divided by N. It's going to be log of KEQ. Right, people? Yeah? Now, E naught cell, we are supposed to calculate, is that? E naught cell, calculate the E naught cell. Okay, E naught cell we are supposed to calculate is equal to 0.0591, n value is 2, log of equilibrium constant. What is equilibrium constant? It's 10 into 10 raised power 15. That means 10 raised power 16, right? So it's going to be 16 log 10. So it's going to be 0.0591 divided by 2 multiplied by 16. Log 10 is 1, 2 1s are, 2 8s are. So 8 multiplied by this term is going to be the answer, right? What is the answer, people? What is the exact answer you'll be getting from here? Exact answer is going to be option 1. So 0.0591 multiplied by 8 comes out to be 0.472. Yeah? I'm sure it's clear to everyone. Okay? So people, this was your short from the chemistry, right? So do have a look on these sort of questions properly, right? Why I came up with these sort of questions? Because you'll see in the coming JEE examination, the most probable questions can be of the same type. So I want you guys to have a proper look on these sort of questions and have proper look on your mock tests as well. Till now we have done with some 25 mock tests, I believe, or 24 mock tests, right? 24 mock tests means some 500 questions we have done, right? More than that even. So just have a look on those questions as well. I'm sure the questions will be of the similar pattern, right? Okay, so do have a look on these one. So with this, I hand over the stage to Shreyas sir. I guess Shreyas sir will be joining in, or maybe Shimon sir, I'm not sure about it, right? Okay, and before ending, if you have not liked the video yet, please do like the video, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Okay, so it was nice meeting you. I'll see you guys tomorrow at sharp 1 p.m. with the JEE first shift, first paper discussion. Okay, right? So let's catch up tomorrow at the same time. Till then, you guys take care. Bye-bye. God bless you all. Love you all. And join in Shreyas sir. Take care.
Hello everyone, can you hear me? Can you see me? Do let me know in the chat box if you can hear me. Can you see me? Yes, your Capto is live. Welcome to the physics session. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to the Sure Short 60 series. This is our series where we started this in February, and it's very interesting to know that so many questions have been coming of similar type, and sometimes literally from not just this series but also our mock tests. So just like Wasim sir mentioned, if you have been following our mock tests, if you have been following our channel, we have done a lot of questions. So I'm pretty sure you will be very well prepared just by attending our mock tests and of course our crash courses test series as well. So welcome aboard. Nice to see you all. Hi Nichal, Divyashri, Murlidhar. Hello Ilwin, Sankari, Sans Priya, Korika, Manjul. Hello Priyanka, hello Ria, hello Uma, hello Delisa, hello Aishwarya, Nancy. Welcome. Hi Siva, Mayank, welcome aboard. So those of you who do not know me, this is Shreyas. I'm leading the physics department at the JEE division, and I have been training kids for a very long time. And over this past experience, not only my students have just got into IITs, but they have got in with very good ranks. Many of my students have got 2-digit All India ranks, and consistently I have produced many ranks in All India rank 100. So I really hope that this year also you're going to make us proud. And this channel, which is an English medium channel, is intended to all the aspirants who want to crack competitive exams like JEE, BITSAT, CETs, boards, etc. And there are not many channels out there which are giving quality content in English medium. So we are here to help you out there. All right. So let's get going, guys. And before we go ahead, let me just quickly glance through our schedule this week. And in case you have missed the advanced problem solving session of EMI, you can watch it. It's there. Saturday, you're going to have the Newton's laws of motion advanced session. And tomorrow, we are going to discuss the JEE Mains fourth attempt, first shift paper. And then also on the second day, we are going to do the, both the shifts. Every time you're going to see us on both the shifts, the morning as well as the afternoon shifts. We are going to come live within 1 or 2 hours, and we are going to discuss the paper. And we have seen this again and again that, the questions have been repeated even from the February, March, and even the July attempt. The papers there were some questions which were repeated. So it's very important that you attend these discussions. So if you still want to give some test series, and if you want to improve your percentile, like we have been showing here consistently right from the first to the third attempt, and the amazing results that we have produced, there is a link in the description box for the crash course lectures as well as the test series which are available for only 800 rupees. So you can check it out. The test series is available for 800. You can still give those mock tests and get your report cards. So let's start with the first question coming up on your screen. So can I expect these type of questions for ICER exam? No, bacha. ICER exam will be slightly different, but you can expect probably some of the questions, yes, but not all the questions, because ICER examination is slightly, different. Okay, so yeah, cool. Yes, Aman, after me, Shimon sir will come. I'm very good, Hariharan. I'm very good. Hello, Kukup. Welcome aboard. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Jiva. Hello, Saundarya. Welcome. Yes. Okay, so Ajo Saran is saying that he has the morning shift tomorrow. All the best. Yep. So in order to qualify for JEE Advanced in JEE Mains, Rishi, you need to get at least 100 or 110 on the safer side. Usually it's 90 to 91 percentile to qualify for advanced. So you can expect at least 100 or 110 marks on the safer side. Okay, so here's the first question. You have a loop EFGH and it is falling under gravity. This is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. And the question over here says, what is the current induced in the loop? The magnetic field, mind it, it is not uniform. It is a function of y. That's the problem. Guys, if the loop was uniform, if the magnetic field was uniform, if B was constant, then understand the EMF induced will be 0 since the flux will be constant and d phi by dt will be 0. EMF is 0 because d phi by dt will be 0. The problem over here is magnetic field is varying. Because the magnetic field is varying, that's why you are going to see that the flux will continuously increase as you go down. Imagine this loop here. There are few lines passing through the loop. As it goes further down, more lines will pass, so the flux will change. Hence there is EMF, and because there is EMF, that's why there is current. So magnetic field is not constant. Now I feel it is better to solve this. It is better to solve this question, all right, with motional EMF. It's very easy. Trust me on this. So first of all, look at all these four elements. And try to think about the EMF formula, which is E is equal to L vector dot V cross B. L vector dot V cross B. There will be certain elements across which there will be no EMF. Remember, I have told you this EMF direction, the direction of this EMF is always across V cross B. So just do V cross B and you will understand where is the EMF directed towards. Velocity is down, magnetic field is inside. Velocity is down, use your right hand, 4 fingers down like this, as if I am the student, I am doing this. Velocity down, magnetic field inside, V cross B is right side. So the EMF is towards the right side. Check this out, V cross B. So think of a battery here, but there will be no battery in EH and FG section because the rods are in the vertical direction, not in the horizontal direction. Everybody getting this point? Everybody understanding this point? Because velocity is down, magnetic field is inside, the V cross B direction is towards your right. That means the EMF is towards the right. The vertical sections will not have EMF. Now think about it. This part and this part won't have the same EMF. They will have different EMFs. Reason being, the magnetic field is different at these two places. Observe this carefully. This point, if one says is at a distance of y, some distance y, then this line is at a distance of y plus a, because the side length is given to be a. All the sides are of length a. So the distances are different, field is also different. So if I have to calculate the total EMF, that will be E2 minus E1, whichever is bigger. E2 minus E1, whichever is bigger. So I put the modulus symbol. So what is E2? E2 will be nothing but LVB. So what is L? L is the length, which is A. What is the velocity? The velocity is V. It's clearly mentioned in the question. The loop's velocity is V. What is the magnetic field at this point? What is the magnetic field at this point? It will be B naught. It will be B naught. Put the value of Y. The coordinate will be Y plus A. Y plus A divided by A. Check this out. Y plus A divided by A. Correct? So this is just the value of E2. Now what is the value of E1? E1 will be again LVB. L, the length of the element EF, is nothing but A. Velocity is V. Magnetic field at this region, use the value of Y as Y only. Use the value of Y coordinate as Y. So it will be B naught into Y divided by A. Great. Now do you see, guys, AV B naught Y by A, AV B naught Y by A. They will cancel from this AV B naught Y by A, AV B naught Y by A. They will cancel. So what will be remaining? Only AV B naught. This thing A by A will be remaining. So the modulus of this will be the same number. So it will be AV B naught. It will be just AV B naught. Correct? Now this is the total EMF. If this is the total EMF, that means the current is very simple. The current is total EMF divided by the resistance. So the total EMF being AV B naught just divided by the resistance. That's the value of the current. Then the current in the loop is AV B naught by R. And you can see that E2 is more than E1. This number is more than this number. So that clearly mentions or tells us that this EMF is larger. This EMF is larger. So if there was a current, the current would be in the anti-clockwise direction. It will be in the anti-clockwise direction. Everybody understanding this? No, Ashwin, E1 is not more than E2. E2 is more. E2 is more because the magnetic field is more here. Why is the magnetic field more here? Check this expression. The one with greater Y coordinate has more magnetic field. So this field, this EMF is more than this EMF. So the net EMF will be in the anti-clockwise direction. Everybody clear? Everybody clear? So this kind of question can come where there might be non-uniform field and they can ask you to find EMF, or question on motional EMF will come in the examination. Repeatedly we have been seeing a lot of questions on motional EMF. Also the concept where there is a loop moving in uniform field, then there is no EMF. These are all the concepts which are very important from this particular chapter. Okay, so let's get going with the next one coming up on your screen based on units and dimensions and error. Yep. Yes, Prince, these topics that I have chosen are from high weightage topics. So these are very, very important topics. These kind of questions are very important for the fourth attempt. All right. Yep. Now, Ariman, they are not necessarily from Erodov or Tattva. No, it's definitely not from Erodov. These questions are not advanced level. These questions are normal mains level questions, bacha. Okay. So these are mains level questions. Let's see how you can solve this question based on percentage errors. And let's see how do we do this question coming up on your screen. So there is a physical quantity A. It's dependent on P, Q, R and S. What is the percentage error in A if all other percentage errors are given? Now, first of all, take this expression and write it in the power form. What is the meaning of power form? A is equal to root of P is actually P raised to half. Root of Q is Q raised to half. 1 by R square is R raised to minus 2. S cube is there below, so it is S raised to minus 3. Now, the formula in errors and measurement is like this. If you have a physical quantity dependent on multiple physical quantities like this, where everything is expressed as powers and multiplied with each other, then the relative error in the net physical quantity is the modulus of the power, that is 1 by 2 modulus, into delta P, relative error of P, then modulus of that power of Q, which is again half, into delta Q by Q. Similarly, modulus of this power, which is minus 2 into delta R by R, plus modulus of this power, which is minus 3's modulus, into delta S by S. So this is how you write the formula. Ignore the negative powers because you are getting modulus over here. That's the formula which you should use. Now it's just a matter of substitution. Half into delta P by P. P has an error of 1%. Let's do everything in percentages. So delta A by A percentage wise will be, delta P by P is 1%. Okay. This delta Q by Q, check this out, it is 3%. Okay. Then next one, minus 2's modulus is 2 into delta R by R, it's 0.5%. And last thing, 3 into, this is 0.33%. Okay, great. So what is this going to be? This will be 0.5 plus 1.5 plus 1 plus 3 into 0.33 will be approximately 1 only. So 1.5 plus 0.5, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. So this will be 4%, guys. And I think option C is correct. Yep, option C is correct. Beautiful. Many of you got it. Many of you got it. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Very good. Very good. So approximately, yep. Yeah. So very good. Mayank says +8. Very good, Akansha. Very good, Poo. Very good. All right. No problem, Karan Raj. Thank you for all the love. And only because of your love, your likes, your comments, and your support, we are doing this. Trust me. And guys, do not forget to change your display picture like Nichal has done and so many others have done. Yeah. Thank you for changing the display picture and pledging your support for this channel. Please do that. Okay. Next question coming up on your screen right now. Thank you, Akansha Bacha. Thank you, Divya. Oh, Divya also has changed her profile picture. Thank you so much. This question is so easy to solve if you know the shortcut or if you know the formula. See, there is this circuit given and they have asked what is the voltage difference between A and B. Now, tell me one thing. A and B are not connected anywhere. See, A and B are not connected only anywhere. So that means there should be no current which will be coming out of this. I hope you understand, there will be no current which will be coming out of this, and there will be no current which will be going inside this, as this is not connected to anything. That's number one. Number two, these three branches are like batteries with internal resistance in parallel. Now we all know when batteries are in parallel, you can combine them into one single battery. Yes, batteries in parallel, you can combine it into one single battery and some equivalent internal resistance, and these are those external resistances out here. So this is A, this is 5 ohm, this is 10 ohm, and this is B. Now think about it. If there is no current in this circuit, because it's not connected anywhere, correct? If there is no current in the circuit, then the voltage difference between A and B will be exactly this EMF, equivalent EMF, and when I do minus IR, remember this I is 0, so this whole term will become 0. Do you guys get it? There is no voltage drop here, here or here. Everybody getting it? Understood? Understood this? So first step, convert these three parallel batteries into one single battery. Fine. And just because it is not connected anywhere, the voltage difference between these 2 points can be found out simply by noting that the current is 0, and because the current is 0, this voltage and this voltage will also be 0. IR is 0. Great. Now what is E? There is a formula for that. The EMF in parallel. There is a formula. Guess what it is? It is E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 plus E3 by R3 divided by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So these are EMFs and resistances in parallel. So just substitute this. This is the formula in case you have forgotten. So what is E1? E1 is 1. 1 by 1 plus E2, 2, and R2 is also 1 plus 3 by 1. And R1, R2, R3 are 1, 1, 1 each. So 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1. Okay, so 1 plus 2 plus 3, that's 6. and 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's 3. So that is 2 volts, and that's why the answer is D. Okay, the answer is D. It's exactly the value of this EMF. Everybody getting it? Such a very easy way. If you know this formula, and the moment you realize, since I is 0, voltage drop across any of them will be 0 volt. This will be also 0 volt. This will be also 0 volt. Only the voltage drop will be here, which is 2 volts. So that will be also the voltage across A and B. What a brilliant question this is. Many people will waste a lot of time applying Kirchhoff's current law and voltage law. If you know the equivalent formula, you will get it easily. Very good, Ria, understood. Excellent. Hi Subramaniam, welcome aboard. Next question coming up on your screen on rotation. Highly probable question. These kind of varieties have come repeatedly in the previous attempts. I am not saying this exact will come, but questions on rolling inclined plane motion will definitely come. Okay, so they have come again and again. So most likely these kind of questions are, high on probability. Now the question is, find the ratio of the translational energy of the ball of mass m, spherical ball of mass m, which rolls down the rough inclined plane and the smooth inclined plane of the same height respectively. Okay, here is what I'll do. Imagine if it is smooth. If it is smooth, then what will happen? By the time this sphere comes down, it will only have velocity translation, but no rotation. Why? Because it is smooth, so it will just slide. There is no need for rotation. There is no torque. Correct? So can I not say that the potential energy will directly go into the kinetic energy of translation? Therefore, this is when it is smooth. Okay, so everything is smooth. So then I can say just mgh is equal to half mv square. Fair enough? Mgh is equal to half mv square. Great. Now let's see what happens when it is rough. Now things are going to change a little bit, and let's see what are we going to get. First of all, when it is rough, understand when it comes down, this velocity, let's say it is v1, and this angular velocity, let's say omega. Try to understand this, that this velocity will be different because there will be some angular velocity which the ball will achieve because of that roughness. So the ball is going to roll down, and hence that potential energy will not just go in translation but also kinetic energy of rotation. So two kinds of energy are there. Now again I can write mgh is equal to translational kinetic energy is half m v1 square, rotational energy is half I. What is the moment of inertia? Remember, this is half I omega square. Moment of inertia is 2 by 5 mr square, and omega is nothing but v by r, v1 by r whole square. Great. Let's just rearrange this and see what do we get. Half m v1 square, and here we have 1 plus r square cancels, and only I have 2 by 5 over here. mgh from here is nothing but half m v square from this equation. I've just substituted this, and now the next step will be, this is the kinetic energy when the surface is rough. You can see that 1 plus 2 by 5, that's 7 by 5. Half mv square is nothing but the kinetic energy when the surface is smooth, obviously. So this is half mv square, this is half mv1 square, which is kinetic energy when it is rough. So clearly, what is the ratio? The question is, what is the ratio of the translational energy? Translational energy, bring this down. What is it? 7 by 5. Correct. Very good, golden music. Excellent. Yes, Ashwin, EMF in series is just E1 plus E2 plus E3. Okay, Nichal, I think you had asked that question. Yes, it is E1 plus E2 plus E3, and resistance will be R1 plus R2 plus R3. Equivalent resistance in parallel will be just like in parallel resistance combination. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay, cool. Yes, Kulin Tejas, the repeater batch has just started in Vedantu. You can still join it. There is a link in the description box. I think this should have been 7 is, rough is to smooth. The question was rough is to smooth. So it will not be 5 is to 7, not 7 is to 5, it will be 5 is to 7. If it was smooth is to rough, then it will be 7 is to 5. If it was rough is to smooth, it will be 5 is to 7. Okay, great. Next question. Yes, Ashwin, it will be 5:7 if it is rough is to smooth. Correct. Okay, cool. Let's get going to the next one. And this question is on thermodynamics. There have been frequent occurrences of graphical based questions or work or first law of thermodynamics based questions in the JEE Mains, in February, March as well as July attempt. Observe this question. It clearly says that there is internal energy change along C to A, which is minus 180. Heat absorbed along AB and BC is given. And the question is, what is the work done from A to B to C? Okay, that's the question. Yes. Now, yep, definitely Gen C, after JEE Mains, I'll be coming more frequently on Biotonic channel to help all the NEET aspirants. Don't worry about it, okay? So, now, going ahead, see, if I want to find the work done from A to B to C, let's see, do I have something with me? Well, I think I can use first law. If I use first law of thermodynamics, I can say the heat from A to B to C is the work done from A to B to C plus change in internal energy from A to B to C. This is your first law of thermodynamics in physics. Heat is work plus internal energy change. Do I know this? Yes, I think I know this. How do I know this, guys? See, it's given in the question. The gas absorbs 250 from A to B and 60 from B to C. So A to B and B to C. So this is nothing but 250 plus, what is that? 60. I hope this makes sense. Everybody understanding this? Everybody understanding this? Let me know. Cool? Great. Now, what about delta U? If I can find delta U, I will also be able to find work done. Acha, I know one thing. In a cyclic process, the total delta U for that cyclic is 0. Now, if you go from C to A to B to C, the total delta U should be 0, right? So, in that case of that cyclic process, okay, what I can do, oops, sorry guys. Okay, in cyclic process, delta U total, so delta U from C to A plus delta U from A to B to C will be 0. Think about it. Delta U from C to A plus delta U from A to B to C. The total cyclic process delta U should be 0, and this value is given to be minus 180. This is minus 180. So this will be delta U ABC. This will be 0. So therefore delta U ABC will be plus 180 joules. Great. So I got this as 180 joules. Now the only thing left is finding the work done. So that work done from A to B to C is nothing but 250 plus 160. How much it is? This is nothing but 310 joules. So this is nothing but 310 minus 180. Is that correct, guys? Just check this out. Yeah, so this will be 130 joules. So which is option A? Correct. 130 joules. Very good. Very good. So lot of concepts used over here that the work done in cyclic process is not 0, but the internal energy change is 0. So combining that knowledge with the first law, you will get the answer. So beautiful concepts involved in thermodynamics. Yep, the answer is 130 joules. Brilliant. Let's get going to the next question coming up on your screen on Kepler's, no, not actually Kepler's law, because of this beautiful question. Madhu Sudan Reddy, you can rewind back the session little bit, even in a live class, and you can watch the same part again. Okay, you can do that. Yes, Jeevan is waiting for advanced sessions. Jeevan, we have a lot of surprises for you. Trust me, for advanced sessions. Just hold on. Let this JEE Mains get over. Even I am waiting for the JEE Mains to get over, and when we'll start advanced series and when we will do something really cool, because advanced questions will be even more fun. Okay, a small planet is revolving around a star, etc. Time period of revolution is T. Gravitational force is proportional to r raised to minus 5 by 2. See, the concept over here is, this is the planet, okay, of mass, let's say for example small m, and if it is revolving around it, then there will be some force acting on it, and that force will be responsible for the centripetal acceleration. Now that force is mass into centripetal acceleration. This force is given to be proportional to r raised to minus 5 by 2. Let's say the constant of proportionality is some k and it is proportional to r raised to minus 5 by 2. Mass into acceleration. Centripetal acceleration, I can write it as omega square r, correct? Omega square r. Now shift that r over there. So I will have omega square is equal to k by m, okay? And this will be r raised to minus 5 by 2 and r will also come below. So I've just kept omega square on one side, k is here, m is taken below, r is also taken below. So won't this become omega square is k by m and this will be r raised to minus 7 by 2. Now I don't want angular frequency, or angular speed, I want time period. Is there a formula for omega and time period? Yes, there is, and that is nothing but 2 pi by t whole square. Ignore all the constants for a second and just look at this only via proportionality. 1 by t square is directly proportional to r raised to minus 7 by 2. If you think about it, k, m, 2 pi are all constants. So if you bring this down, it's nothing but 1 by t square is proportional to r raised to 7 by 2, which is the same as t square is proportional to r raised to 7 by 2. That is, t is proportional to r raised to 7 by 4, if you think about it. So this is the answer, not minus 7 by 4. Yes, very good Chini, very good Mayank, very good. No Samruddhi, it is not A. Many people will write minus 7 by 4. No, be careful. Time period will be proportional to, r raised to 7 by 4. Yeah, be careful. We can't use Kepler's third law. Yes, beautiful doubt somebody has asked. Kepler's laws are invalid. Reason is Kepler's law are dependent on this law. G m1 m2 divided by r square. Do you see force is inversely proportional to r square? Here it is proportional to r raised to minus 5 by 2. It's a different power, so you cannot use Kepler's law. So you should know when to use Kepler's law and when you should not use. Hello Nikhil Krishna, welcome aboard. Yes, thank you Akansha Bacha. Okay, cool. Is it clear? Is it clear everyone? Okay, so Advait, it will be a combination of both, bacha. There are a lot of things which go behind. They check the weightage, percentiles, and there is a formula for that, for deciding the final ranks. You will see that. Okay, now before we go ahead, let me also tell you, in case you have not joined our Telegram channel free of cost, please join it right now, because you will get the PDFs, you will get the schedules, you will get all the important updates, whatever notes which we give, they are all uploaded on Telegram first. It might take some time to get uploaded on the description box. So please make sure you join the Telegram channel, link which is there in the description box below. Going ahead to the next question coming up on your screen. Yes. The two simple pendulums of length 5 meters and 20 meters are given small displacements in the same time. Okay, so different lengths, they are given some displacements. The minimum number of oscillations after which the shorter pendulum has completed when the phase difference between them again becomes 0. Okay, I feel that what we should do is first figure out the time period, because without that I don't think I'll be able to think much about this problem. Let's just find out the time period and see what do we get. Okay, so time period for the shorter one will be 2 pi under root. What's the length? The length is 5 meters. So 5 divided by G, right? Standard formula, 2 pi root L by G. Standard formula of a simple pendulum. G is nothing but 10. So 5 by 10 is nothing but root 2 or 2, and it's under the root. So this will become root 2 into 2 pi. So that's T1. Okay, great. Next, what about the time period of the longer one? It will be 2 pi root, the length is 20, G is 10. So this will be, so oops, sorry guys, my bad, one second. I made a small silly mistake. This was supposed to be just root 2 pi, my bad. So this is just supposed to be root 2 pi, okay, not 2 root 2 pi. Now the time period for the next pendulum is nothing but 2 pi root L. L is nothing but 20 divided by G, and this will be 2 pi and this will be root 2. Interesting. If you notice T2 is actually 2 times of T1. T2 is nothing but 2 times of T1. What it means is that when the short pendulum, which is of 5 meters, it completes one oscillation. When it completes one oscillation, the longer pendulum would have completed, think about it, it would have completed, 2 oscillations. So basically what has happened, guys, the factor is 2. You can see the time period has been changed by a factor of 2. That means the phase difference, they will come back into the same phase after exactly 2 oscillations of the longer one. So that's it. So hence the answer is 2. So the answer is 2. I hope that is very, very clear. The shorter pendulum has completed when the phase difference between them becomes 0 again. That should be 2. Everybody clear? No, it will not be 3, Vinuta. Be careful. It will be 2. So one of the pendulum will complete one oscillation. The other pendulum has twice the time period. Okay. So the slower one will complete one oscillation, and the faster one would have completed 2 oscillations meanwhile. Think about it. The slower one will complete one oscillation. The faster one will complete 2 oscillations meanwhile. Yep. Okay. So Akash, think about it again. I'm just telling you once more. If the slower one completes one oscillation in a certain time, the one which is faster, what will happen? It would have completed, 2 oscillations. The one which is faster, because it is, having double the frequency or shortened time period, it will complete 2 oscillations in the same time period. Okay? Is it clear? Got it? Yep. Cool. Let's get moving to the next one. Okay, cool. Next, in a LC circuit, which consists of a capacitor and a coil with large number of turns, suppose all the linear dimensions of all the elements of the circuit are increased by a factor of while keeping the number of turns of the coil constant. How much does the resonant frequency of the circuit change? Now I think that factor is missing, so probably that factor, I guess, was 2. I'm not sure, but let's just assume that the factor is 2. That is missing over here, but let's just assume this to be 2. First of all, what is the resonant frequency of a LC oscillation? See, in case you forget it, remember omega used to be root of K by M in linear mechanics, in spring mass system. I have always told you that K is similar to 1 by C and mass is similar to, the inductance. So K is similar to 1 by capacitance, mass is similar to inductance. So you can easily write down the formula to be 1 by root of LC. 1 by root of LC. Now you have to think what will happen if everything has been changed dimensionally. Okay, so first of all, if I talk about inductance in general, the formula looks something like this: mu naught pi r square n square L. This is the usual formula for inductance, and this can be also written down as, the small n is, remember, number of turns per unit length, so this will become n square by L square into L. So this will become mu naught pi r square n square by L. I hope this is correct. Okay. Now the reason why I wrote it like this is because if I start solving the question here, do not forget there is length inside this small n. It is turns per unit length, and in the question it says all the lengths have been doubled. All the dimensions have been doubled. So I need to make sure I bring in total turns into picture. Now think what will happen if length is doubled, radius is also doubled. If radius is doubled and length is doubled, r square will become 4 times, length will become 2 times, 4 by 2. This inductance will become 2 times, guys. Inductance will become 2 times. Be careful. Yes, inductance will become 2 times. Everybody clear about this? Everybody clear about this? Everybody fine? Clear? Shall we go ahead? Now, don't ignore capacitance. There is capacitance as well in the question. Capacitance is epsilon naught area by D. And now, epsilon naught by D, area of the plate. Area of the plate, I can say it is side square. Area of the plate is something like side square. Now, what have you done? You have changed A 2 times and you have increased D also 2 times. So, if you change A 2 times, A square will change 4 times, denominator will change 2 times, 4 by 2 will be 2. So, capacitance will also change by 2 times. Capacitance will also change by 2 times. So, this has changed 2 times. Inductance has also changed 2 times. So, in all, effectively, under the root, it has changed how many times? 4 times. Under the root, it has changed 4 times. So, indirectly, omega has changed half times. Indirectly, omega has changed. Root of 4 is 2. So, 2 is there below. So, hence the answer is B. Everybody getting this? Yes. Is that the formula for mutual inductance, Akash? No, this is the formula for self-inductance. For mutual inductance, the formula is very similar. Instead of small n square, you have N1, N2. Number of turns per unit length in coil 1 into number of turns per unit length in coil 2. And the R is always of the smaller one. That's all. Okay? Is that clear? So the reason why I took this question is because it has all the things involved and you have revised all the formulas in this one slide. Inductance formulas, mutual inductance also done over here, capacitance formula, resonance and AC, and also, changing everything by a factor of something. How does it affect? So the basic math out there. So beautiful question out here. Okay, let's get moving to the next one coming up on your screen. Yes, it becomes half. Okay. Can't we directly put 2L and 2C? Taslim, how do you know it becomes 2L and 2C? How do you know that? How do you know that changing the length by 2 times also changes the inductance 2 times? Matlab, is there a law? Is there a rule? No, right? So we need to first figure out how is inductance dependent on length. So only then you will be able to write it. Okay, there is no other way of doing it. Okay, if somebody has told you that distance increases twice, inductance also becomes twice, you need to first get that. Okay, there is no such rule otherwise. Alright, next question coming up on your screen over here. In a digital circuit, you want to give A, B and C, which are the inputs, as these. Only one of them will always give the output as 0. Look at this. The output should always be 0 for all the cases. Yes, Ashwin, the answer will change if the number of turns will increase. Correct. Correct. So that's the reason why I went from the basics. There is no such rule otherwise for the inductance for the previous one. Come on, my warriors, show some josh. Which of the following logic gates option will make sure that when you get A0, B0, C0 will also give 0, A0, B0, C1 it will also give 0, 0, 1, 0 will also give you 0. There is only one such option over here. Which is that option? Can you guys think about it? Can you guys think? Okay, very, very interesting. Probably you'll have to use trial and error method. I'll tell you what, there is one trick which you can use over here as well. See, every time A is 0, the final output of this should be 0, right? Some operation you are doing over here, every time it should be 0. Okay. Now, the thing is, 0 with what will give you 0 and 0 is 0, 0 or 1 is 1. That's the problem. 0 or 1 is 1. Acha. So if B and C when operated, if I always get 0 somehow, then I can probably make the final output 0. Like think about it, 0 and 0, 0, 0 and 1, 0, 1 and 0, 0. So if I put AND over here, I will always get 0 out of this for these 3 inputs, and 0 or 0 will always be 0. So that means there should be an AND gate and a OR gate. So OR between the output of B and C and between B and C, that's option D. Yep. Is that clear? This is very, very common. Many of you said this one. Well, many of you said A. See guys, over here, if you do B or C, over here, you are going to get, let's see, what are we going to get? B or C, 0 and 0, 0 or 0, 0, 0 or 1, 1, 1 or 0, again 1. So either I will get 0 or I will get 1. Now A is always 0. Now, yes, even this can give me 0. Even this can give me 0 because this is an AND operation. In fact, A option is also correct. D option is also correct if you think about it. Yes, if you think about it, A option is also correct. Think about it. Did you guys just see this? A option has B or C. 0 or 0, 0. 0 or 1, 1. 1 or 0, again 1. If you think about it, the output over here can be either 0 or 1. That's it. But A is always 0. So 0 and anything is always 0. So if you think about it, that way even A option is correct. So actually speaking, both options are correct in over here. So probably that's why many of you said A. So, but there is one more line over here which is mentioned, and for all the other cases it should be 1. This is the catch. If you observe this, for all other cases, this is very important line. For all other cases it should be 1. For all other cases, as in no matter what you do over here, you will get 1. So think about it. The other cases will be like 1, 1, and this is 0, this is 1, and all other combinations again over here, 1, 0, 0, 1, and 1, 1. Okay, for all these cases, you should get 1 as the output. Now think, which of these options will give you always 1? Which of these options will always give you 1? I think I can just use this case to prove my point. Probably A will not be the answer. Think about it. If A is 0, B is 1, C is also 1, 1 or 1 is 1. 0 and 1 is 0. But I want 1 as the output. So this option A gets eliminated. But if you think about option D now, let's see what happens. A is 0, B is 1, C is also 1, B and C, 1 and 1, 1, 0 or 1 will be 1. Yes, I got 1 as the answer. This is what I was expecting. So hence D will be correct. Hence D will be correct. Understood? So very, very tricky question. If you miss this line, then most likely you might mark this option A thinking it is correct, but actually the correct answer is D. Everybody getting this point? Clear? Clear? Everyone? Let me know. Yes, the correct answer is D. C will not work, legend. You can try it out. Yeah. C will not work. Even B will not work. Okay. Chalo. Let's get going to the next one coming up on your screen. Okay. So it should satisfy all the criteria. Okay. It's not just one criteria. It should satisfy for everything. That's the whole problem. Okay. Yes. That's the thing, like most of the students, what happens the moment you see certain things matching in the first option and it is correct, you will mark it. So you should always read the rest of the question and make sure that all the conditions are being satisfied. Yes. 1, 1, 1 can be 1, Lakshmi, but it should be valid for all the other cases also. Even if it is not valid for one case, it will not be true. So it has to be true for everything. That was what was given in the previous question. Okay, cool. Bhagchand, YouTuber. भाग जाओ यहाँ से, ये तो इंग्लिश चैनल है, क्या करें? Okay, next question. Let's see how many of you can get this. There is a sheet which carries current and there is a current carrying loop, and the question is, what will the loop do? Will it be attracted? Will it be repelled? Will it be in some kind of an equilibrium? What will happen? Come on, let's see. So first of all, the moment you have a sheet, it produces uniform magnetic field. It produces uniform magnetic field around it. Use your right hand rule. Place the thumb in the direction of the current. This is a sheet. Current is towards you. If you see the fingers curl like this, so on this side the magnetic field is downwards, and on this side the magnetic field is upwards. And this is uniform magnetic field. This is uniform magnetic field. Be careful. Now, because of that current in that loop, if you think about it, magnetic moment will be inside. Magnetic dipole moment, magnetic moment of that loop will be inside. Now don't you see, magnetic moment is inside, external field is this way, so the angle between them is actually perpendicular. The angle between them is perpendicular, so M is perpendicular to B, correct? And the torque acting on it will be M cross B, which is MB sine 90. That means the torque is not zero. So definitely it is not in rotational equilibrium. The torque is not zero, and we always know that in uniform field, any loop, any kind of loop will experience zero net force. The net force on a loop is always zero in a uniform field, and a sheet always produces uniform field. Hence guys, the answer to this question is the square loop will remain in translational equilibrium. It will not be repelled or attracted, and rotational wise it will experience a torque. Clear? Answer is not A, it is C. Yes, Manjul got it correct. Very good. Excelente, Mayank. Excelente. Very good. Very good. Chalo. Next question coming up on your screen. Beautiful question on modern physics. Very popular among the NTA people. They always like this kind of questions where some electron is transiting from one orbit to the other orbit. Now, see, the electron of a hydrogen atom makes a transition from the second state to the ground state. Okay, let's do this. So, second state to the ground state, second excited state, and it emits a frequency F. Now, F is C by lambda, and lambda, 1 by lambda is nothing but R Z square, and you have 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. So for the first time, that frequency will be RC Z, what is it? Hydrogen, right? So Z is nothing but 1, and you have what is it? Second excited state. Second excited state means N is equal to 3. First excited state is N is equal to 2. So from 3 to 1 it has jumped. So 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 3 square. So I'm going to get RC, and I'll have 1 minus 1 by 9, which is 8 by 9. So it will be 8 by 9 over here. So that's the F value. Next time, the frequency emitted when the electron of lithium makes from first excited to ground state. So for the second time, F2 will be similar formula. You'll have RC, but for lithium Z is 3, so 3 square, and you'll have 1 by 1 square minus 1 by first excited state is N is equal to 2, so put 2 over here. So you are going to get 9 RC, 1 minus 1 by 4, that's 3 by 4, that's what I'm going to get. Okay, now from here you can easily check the value of RC is 9F by 8. 9F divided by 8 is the value of RC. I'm going to substitute it over here. So let's see, what do we get? F2 will be equal to 9 into 3 by 4, and the value of RC which I got from here will be 9F divided by 8. Interesting. So what is this going to be equal to? So 9 9s are 81, 81 into 3, 243 divided by 32 into F. Is that an option? Yes, 243 divided by 32 into F, which is option A. Yep, beautiful. Yep, very good. So that's how you need to solve this problem. So the question demanded frequency. So first find wavelength, and the wavelength can be found out using this Rydberg's formula. Do not forget that there is a Z square here. Many people forget that Z square because you are used to solving problems on hydrogen atoms. So if you ignore that, you'll probably get a different answer as it is, because this was lithium and this was hydrogen. You need to account for that. Yes, option A is correct. Going to the next question coming up on your screen. So guys, are you enjoying these questions? Are you guys tallying your marks, or are you guys also solving it side by side and seeing how many of them are correct? Yep, we solved a similar question, but this is very, very popular, Ashwin, and it's very important that I discuss this because many people make many mistakes out there. Okay, so going to the next question. Yes, questions are good. Excellent. Okay, so an electrostatic field in a region which is radially outwards and the magnitude is alpha r, and alpha is a constant, r is the radial distance. What is the charge in a sphere? Okay, so here is what I will do. Imagine a point and I will draw the radial fields, for example, like this. And what I can say is, if I have an imaginary sphere whose radius, let's say, is r, there will be some charge inside it. Okay, there will be some charge inside it. I can find that charge using Gauss's law. And what is Gauss's law? It says, integral E dot dA is enclosed charge by epsilon naught. Now, everywhere along the periphery on that surface, the field will be the same because r is same. For all the same r's, magnitude of the field is same. So E will just come outside and I'll just have integral dA. This will be equal to inside charge by epsilon naught. What is the value of E? Is given. What is it? Alpha r. What is the value of integral dA? That's the total surface area of that sphere. And what is the total surface area of a sphere? It is 4 pi r square. This is the enclosed charge by epsilon naught. Move it and you will see Qn is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught, and you also have alpha. R square and r will become r cube. So that should be the answer. 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. That's option B. It was just based on simple Gauss law. That's it. Nothing else. Yes. Pi r square, Uttunga. No. This is a sphere. Be careful. This is a sphere. This is a sphere surface. So the surface of a sphere will be 4 pi r square, not pi r square. Wow, very good. Mayank says plus 36. Okay, so that's how you need to find it out. No integration actually required in this problem. It looks difficult initially, but it is not. Or it looks as if you need integration, but you don't need. Okay. Amin, JEE Mains student can join Eklavya batch for free. Actually, only if your percentiles are above 97 and above, only then you can join it for free. Else, there is no way you can join Eklavya batch. Okay. Cool. Next question, based on Zener diode semiconductors chapter. So there is a Zener diode with a breakdown voltage connected in series with resistance to a battery, EMF. Maximum power dissipation rating for the diode is 1 watt. What is the value so that maximum power is dissipated across the diode? Looks scary, but trust me, it is not. Once you draw the diagram, you will understand. See, a Zener diode is always connected in reverse bias. So probably this is the battery and you have a resistor in series. That's what is given. The battery's voltage, that's 10 volt. The resistance, that's what we need to find. The diode has a breakdown voltage of 4 volt. That means in this reverse bias, you will experience a 4 volt difference across these two terminals. Fair enough. Now, when this diode conducts in the reverse bias, there will be some current in the circuit. We can find that current also because the question says the Zener diode's power dissipation, maximum power dissipation is 1 watt. Remember, power is voltage into current. That's the formula. So the power is 1, voltage is 4, it's clearly mentioned, into that current is, which I don't know, I is nothing but 1 by 4 amperes. It's clearly mentioned in the question, find the value of R to ensure maximum power dissipation. That means you have to assume that the current is 1 by 4 amperes so that the power is 1 watt. Now this is simple. If 10 volts is across the battery, 4 volts is dropped here, How many volts is dropped across the resistor? Quickly answer in the chat box. How much volt is dropped across the resistor? 10 volts is dropped here. 4 volts is dropped here. How much is dropped here? Is it 14 or is it 6? It is obviously 6. Correct. So 6 volts is dropped here. So 4 plus 6 will give you 10. Correct. Now just use Ohm's law. Nothing else. Ohm's law. Voltage is 6. I is 1 by 4 into R. So R will be 6 4s are 24 ohms, which is B option. It's simple, right? Ohm's law was there. Power is voltage into current was there. What did I tell you? Just draw the circuit and remember the Zener diode is connected like this and this is the breakdown voltage, and read the question, infer from the given information. What is asked, what is given. Try to draw everything. Only then you'll understand it. It's not that difficult. Okay? Chalo. Let's get moving to the next one. Excellent. Yes, the answer is 24 ohms. Moving on. Next question. Ashwin, I don't think so, bacha. And even if it is, it doesn't matter. Alright. Most likely this will not be a NEET question because NEET doesn't even have so much of depth of, Zener diodes and all of that. Yeah. Yes, Aman. Yes, definitely you can expect these kind of questions in tomorrow's paper. I'll be very happy if the questions are much easier, but I'm preparing you for at least medium and hard level questions so that in case, if those kind of questions come, you are prepared. And even if the questions are easy, then you are very well prepared because you have already done those medium and hard kind of questions. Okay, so how about this question? So de Broglie wavelength for a proton and photon is asked. What's the ratio of this? All right, let's try to do this. First of all, for a photon, if I talk about a photon, all right, so I can say energy is hc by lambda. Energy is hc by lambda. If lambda 1 be the de Broglie wavelength of proton and lambda 2 be the wavelength of photon. Achha. So this is hc by lambda 2. Okay, this is hc by lambda 2. Great. Because it's clearly mentioned lambda 2 be the wavelength of the photon. Cool. Now from this I'll get lambda 2 is hc by E. Great. Now let's just rearrange this. But before that I need proton's de Broglie wavelength also. So for the proton, the de Broglie wavelength is lambda 1. It is mentioned over here. The de Broglie wavelength of the proton is lambda 1. Okay. So lambda 1 is h by p and the momentum is given by root of 2 me. That's the formula. This is lambda 1. Now you have to find lambda 1 by lambda 2. So lambda 1 by lambda 2, what are you going to get? Ignore all the other constants. Just ignore. Some constants will be there. Ignore all of that. Just concentrate on E. Just concentrate on E, nothing else. So for lambda 1, E root is there below. Root of E is there below. For lambda 2, E is there again below. But lambda 2 itself is in the denominator, so E will go on the top. So E by root E will be root of E, which is nothing but E raised to half. So E raised to half, that's option B. That's the correct answer. Beautiful. +4. Excelente, excelente, excelente. Okay, let's get moving, guys, to the next one coming up on your screen now. Okay, a metal has a work function phi naught and the corresponding wavelength lambda naught. If the threshold wavelength of the metal whose work function is phi naught by phi is n lambda naught, then what is the value of n? What is the value of n? Let's try to see this. Guys, I'll see how many of you are able to do this. Come on. Those of you who can do this question within 1 minute are going to do really well in tomorrow's exam. Are going to do really well in tomorrow's exam. Come on, my warriors, let's see. Jaideep is one rare category. He says, I'm getting very easy shifts. I want the most toughest of the shifts so that I can, get really good percentile. Yes, I understand your feeling. Yep, Kavya, you need this for your 4th attempt, but it is not enough, Kavya. There is a link in the description box for the test series of Vedantu. Just join it. Try to give as many mock tests even in the remaining few days. Even if you give 2-3 mock tests and if you get few questions from there, that will be of great help. Is there the link for the test series? Please join that. Okay, chalo. Let's see how many of you are going to get really good marks tomorrow. Okay, come on, my warriors, think. Are you sure it is 5? Okay, Zachi saying 2 or 5. Very good. I'm very proud of you guys. There are many people who are going to do really well. Phi naught, which is the work function, is given by hc by lambda naught, where lambda naught is the threshold or the critical wavelength. It's very obvious now. If the work function is divided by phi, this side should also be divided by 5. So that means my new wavelength would have become, this is my new threshold wavelength. So it will become 5 times. Hence n is 5, as simple as that. Yep, very good. Looks like you guys are going to ace it tomorrow. Doesn't it give you that confidence? Yay, we are going to do it. Trust me, you're going to do well. That's my blessings. That's my well wishes for all of you tomorrow. All right, very good. A thin prism of angle 5 degrees is placed at a distance of 10 centimeters. This is a brilliant question. Many people will, get stuck in this question. This is very interesting question. Let's try and do this. There is a thin prism. Okay, there is a thin prism. The angle is given over here, that is 5 degrees, and at a distance of 10 centimeters. This is 10 centimeters from an object. Now what will happen is, if you are seeing it from this side, okay, if you are seeing it from this side, the rays which come out of this, object, once they reach here, they will bend, and you will see that as if the rays are coming from here, you will find the image to be here. This is where the image is formed. Now I hope you can see clearly there is some deviation, delta. In fact, you can quickly find out how much that delta is, because that delta has a formula in thin prisms, which is A into mu minus 1. Angle of the prism is 5 degrees. Mu is 1.5 minus 1. So this will be 0.5, correct? So 5 degrees, right? Is it 5 degrees only? Yep, and 1.5. Yep, correct. So 5 degrees into 0.5 or 5 by 2. But this is in degrees. We need to convert this into radians probably, maybe later on. See, the distance between object and the image, this distance, can I say is almost like the length of an arc. This is like the length of an arc, where this is the center, and imagine a big circle over here, and this is the radius. Length of the arc of radius 10 centimeter. So this distance, shouldn't it be radius into theta? Correct? No, you don't need to use n1 sin 1 is equal to n2 sin 2. Yep. So just use that concept. But before that, just convert this into radians, because r theta is only valid in radians. So 5 by 2 into pi by 180. Just do that. And now substitute it. R is 10, and this whole thing 5 pi by 2 into 180. Okay, so just cancel all these things like 0 and 0. So 5 pi by 36 centimeters. That should be option C. Got it? Got it, everyone? Yes. Very good. Sir, I did not even study single word for JEE. What can I do day after tomorrow in exam hall? Ajit, trust me, you will have the best time of your life because you have not studied. You can just chill, man. You cannot do anything in the last 2 days. Okay? I would say, don't take it to heart, Ajit. The reason why I'm telling you this, nobody can crack JEE in 2 days. If somebody is telling you you can crack JEE in 2 days, he's lying to you, he's fooling you, he's trying to extract some money out of you. But I will be blunt. Yeah? You can just watch others, you can just have fun time. But I would say, if you want a good career, if you are really serious, if you really want to get into IIT, there is only one thing you can do right now. Join the droppers batch. Start from the beginning. Do not compromise and go to some random college and spoil your career. If you are late in realization, it's okay. It's perfect to be, it's okay to be late. I mean, you cannot do anything. At least if you realize, it's okay. But at least if you want to improve and you want to go to the best college, I would say take a drop and then again give it next year. Because if I tell you that yes, you can crack it, then it will be a mockery for the other students who have been studying for 2 years, right? They have been studying with us for 2 years, and then I tell that a student who can study for 2 days also can crack it. That will be a mockery. Okay, cool. So that's answer C. Let's get moving to the next one. Okay. Purika, my blessings are with everyone. My blessings are with everyone. Okay. Ashwin has a very good suggestion though. Okay, so next question coming up on your screen now. After 280 days, the activity of a radioactive sample becomes 6000. The activity reduces to 3000 after 140 days. What is the initial activity of the sample? Activity, in case you forgot, which is symbol A, is nothing but dN by dt, in case you have forgotten it. And this formula is again A naught e to the power minus lambda t. Same formula like N. This is activity. Okay. Now, it's mentioned that the activity is 6000 disintegrations per second. Let's say the initial activity is A naught. This is after a time of how many days? 280 days. Okay. Now, think about it this way, that the activity reduces to 3000. So the new activity is 3000. Assume that the initial activity is 6000, because it is mentioned after another 140 days. That means when the activity came down to 6000, after that more 140 days if you wait, it will become 3000. So 6000 will be the initial activity and the time will be 140. Everybody clear? So from this you will get e to the power minus 140 lambda is equal to 1 by 2. That's what I'll get, e raised to minus 140 lambda. 3000 by 6000, it's half. Okay, once I get this, I think I'm going to use it over here. I'll tell you how. This can be written down as a naught e to the power minus 140 lambda whole raised to 2. Interesting. Now things change. So therefore 6000 is equal to a naught into, what is e raised to minus 140 lambda? That is half. So it is half whole raised to 2. So this e raised to minus 140 lambda is half. So just take it there. So a naught is 6000 into 2 square is 4. So that's 24,000, which is option D. Great. Many of you got it. No need to take anti-log or anything. You can do it by simple exponential algebra. That's it. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's get moving to the next question. Yes, the correct answer is D. Moving to the next question on kinematics relative motion. Jaideep, I have already made a 0 to hero session on errors, measurement and dimensions. You can definitely watch that. That will be very helpful. Just search for 0 to hero Shreyas sir. That's it. That's all you need to do. Thank you, Vishwalat, Gayatri. Yeah, for CT, I'm not sure. Fairy Scout, thank you, Bacha. Okay, now here it is mentioned that the velocity is with respect to the trolley. The trolley itself is moving. So what's the angle from the ground frame? Interesting. Hint is, first resolve, split into components and then try to think what are the components in the ground frame. First of all, if you look at it, this component, which will be 2 cos 60. Cos 60 is half, so this will be 1 meter per second. And similarly, the vertical component will be 2 sine 60, which is nothing but √3 meters per second. This is all from the trolley frame. This is from the trolley frame of reference. Now do not forget the trolley itself is moving with 4 meters per second. Hence, if the trolley moves with 4 meters per second, and with respect to the trolley, the ball has another speed of 1. extra 1 meters per second in this direction. See, I'm the trolley, I see the ball moving with 1 meter per second. I am myself moving with 4. So think about it, for me, the ball moves with 1, I am moving with 4. So for you guys, 4 plus 1, yes, that's what will happen. This is extra 1 meters per second in the horizontal direction. In the vertical direction, there is no motion of the trolley. The trolley is moving horizontally. So the only velocity which will be there from the ground frame, this is from the ground frame, remember that? So that would be just √3 meters per second. Hence, what I'm going to get is the resultant velocity. This is the velocity with respect to the ground frame. That's it. So this is the angle theta. Now, if this is 4, this is 1, this will be 5, obviously. So this will be nothing but 5 meters per second. Correct? Now, once you get this, what else is remaining? Yeah, we can also find this velocity because I think there are tan inverses and sine inverses. So 5 square, 25, 25 plus √3 square, √3 square 3, 3 plus 25, 28. So root of 28 meters per second. So the answer will be either tan inverse of √3 by 5, or I can write it as sine inverse of √3 by √28, or I can write it as cos inverse of 5 by √28. All these three are the correct answers, but only one of them is correct. I think that is option C, I guess. Yep, that's option C. Everybody getting it? Sine inverse of 5 by 28. How will it be sine inverse of 5 by 28? Yeah, it is C. It is not 5. 5 is adjacent side. Be careful. With the horizontal, they have asked with respect to the horizontal, not vertical. Be careful. Understood? So that's how you get the answer. Many people will mark tan inverse. They'll forget that sine inverse can also be an option. Okay, next question on Doppler effect coming up on your screen right now. Okay, so the question is, there is a source which is at rest, receiver is also at rest, the wall is moving, the source which will emit the sound, okay, that source which will emit that sound will be received here directly. Also, it will be received indirectly after reflection. So this will be again reflected and again received here. So the receiver is getting two sounds. One is the direct sound and second is the indirect reflected sound. Okay, let's try to figure that out. Now, the direct sound, it's obvious, it is going to be 300 hertz. The problem is the reflected sound won't be 300 hertz. How do I find that out? Interesting. So, first make the wall as the detector. First make the wall is detector and S is the source. Just try to find out how much frequency is incident on it. How much frequency is incident on it. That frequency incident will be nothing but F0, which is 300 into, and you will have 330 on the top and 330 below. The wall, which is the detector, is moving. So detector motion is always on the top. He is moving with a speed of 20. Source is at rest. S is at rest. Detector is going away. So I'll put a minus sign because the frequency will reduce. So this will become 300 into 330 minus 20, 310. 310 by 330 is 31 by 33. This incident frequency will also be equal to the frequency which is reflected back. The frequency which is reflected back. But that is the frequency which will originate from here. Actually, when it originates, it's like a source itself which is moving and emitting this new frequency. So the frequency which falls will be reflected back, but it is reflected back from a moving wall. So that moving wall will now become the source. So now for the next scenario, the moving wall is the source and you will have the receiver. receiver at, I can say receiver at rest. So what's the formula I'll use? So the frequency heard by the receiver will be this frequency. I'll put it as it is, 300 into 31 by 33 multiplied by speed of sound 330, speed of sound 330. Now source is moving source, so source motion will always come below, and because the source is going away, the frequency will reduce. How do you reduce this? Either by putting a plus or minus. What should you put? Because the source is going away, frequency should reduce, so denominator should increase. So you should put a plus sign. Be careful. Very good. Now just rearrange this and just simplify. So 300 into 31 divided by 33 into 33 divided by, this will be 35. 33 cancels, so I'll have 300 into 31 by 35. Now the only thing left is the beat frequency. So the frequency of the beat will be the actual frequency and this frequency subtracted. So 300 is the direct sound, this is the direct sound, minus this frequency, which is 300 multiplied by 31 by 35. So just substitute that and let's see what do we get. So I'll have 300 into 1 minus 31 by 35, which is 300 into 35 minus 31, 4 divided by 35. So divided by 5, 7 divided by 5, 60. 60 into 4, 240, 240 by 7. Yes, so this x should be nothing but 7. Yep. Avgad aahe na, avgad aahe, but it will give you marks. This is integer type of question. This will decide whether your percentile will be above 99 or not. Excellent. So that's how you solve the problem. Till the end I did not simplify or find the answer in decimals because it will unnecessarily complicate the problem. In the end I saw many things got cancelled. So keeping it in fraction helps most of the times. Okay, let's get moving. Yes, the answer is 7. Okay, the 20th question on your screens now. Sure shots 20. And after this, I'm going to see you on the other side, especially all the students who have the first attempt. I'll be seeing you after your JEE Mains is finally going to be over. Guys, this is the moment you are waiting for. This is what you have been preparing for the last 2 years. Imagine the feeling you will get after you write the complete examination. But yes, that feeling will be good if your exam goes good. So guys, please sleep well. Please stay focused. Don't concentrate on other things. Don't study till the last moment. That's why we kept the sure shot series in the afternoon, so that night you can relax. Also, please do not believe any rumors and do not stay up late and then study. That will be very bad. Read the questions carefully. Make sure you do what you know. If you have not watched how to score above 180 plus my video, please watch that. I have given strategy sessions. You can check that out. It is a small session. It will take hardly half an hour, but probably can increase your ranks by I don't know how many. So guys, all the best. My well wishes, my ashirwad, all my blessings are with you. I'm really hoping you guys are going to do really well. Okay, because you know what I'm waiting for next? I'm waiting for the advanced examination, and I want to start that preparation with you guys with some amazing problems, because I know many of you are aiming for IITs and you want this channel to help you and you want to know what we are coming up for you guys. So that's a surprise which you should wait for some more days. Okay, so let's get going to the last question of sure shot, and after that I'll be seeing you guys on the other side. Okay, so the two particles of mass m and 3m approach each other with different velocities. After collision, the particles have velocity v from the center of mass frame, one of them. Then what is the velocity of the other particle? Okay, so here is how we are going to solve it. Sit on the center of mass frame. Let's say this is my center of mass frame. This is my object of mass m and this is my object of mass 3m. Guys, if I'm sitting on the center of mass frame, the velocity of the center of mass will be 0. Obvious, right? I'm sitting on the center of mass. Okay, so these two bodies come close to each other and then they will rebound. So they will hit each other and they will also obviously rebound. So m goes this way. Let's say 3m goes this way. The velocity of m is v and the velocity of 3m, I don't know, it's v1. Now if I ask you, what is the total momentum? The total momentum will be mv bar plus 3m v1 bar. You will be like, sir, where is that minus sign? It's not needed because this is vector, it will automatically take care of it. So v bar itself will be like minus 3 I cap, minus 4 I cap. It's a vector form. So don't think I have to put minus sign. If I had skipped the bar, I would have put that plus or minus. Don't think about it. Great. What is the total momentum? The total momentum is also the momentum of the center of mass. Many people do not know this formula. The total momentum of any system is also the momentum of the center of mass. Now, where are you exactly? You are on the center of mass, observing the center of mass. If you are the center of mass observing yourself, obviously your own velocity will be 0. So hence, this momentum itself will be 0. Hence, this will be mv bar plus 3m v1 bar. Just cancel out this m and this m. Therefore, 3v1 bar is equal to v bar with negative sign. Therefore, v1 bar will be minus v bar by 3. So the concept is total momentum is the momentum of center of mass, and sitting on the center of mass, my own momentum will be 0. That's it, and the rest is vectors. Hence, minus v by 3. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one more option which said plus v by 3 just to confuse you. Just to confuse you. And many people will mark that also because they will make some sign mistake. But that won't be the answer. Yes, minus v by 3 is the answer. So guys, if you still want to join the test series, you can still do that because the test series are available only for 800 bucks. The link is there in the description box below. Thank you guys very much. Now Shimon sir will be joining in. I know you guys were waiting for the math session. By the way, let me tell you, after the video ends, you will not see physics and chemistry sessions for some time because YouTube will take some time for it to get uploaded. So don't get scared and freak out and flood the comment section saying, sir, where is physics, where is chemistry? It's going to come, it will take 1 or 2 hours. But glad you made it live, so you don't have to wait for the replay, but just in case. Alright, so I'm handing it over to Shimon sir. Have a great time, all the best, hasta la vista.
Hi guys, 1 second. Great. Hello everybody. Yes. So many Shimon sirs. Yeah. I know, man. I was watching the session, suddenly it got over. Hello people, how are you all doing? Did you all enjoy the discussion so far? Hello Gayatri, Nenu bagunnanu. Nuvu andaru ela unnaru? Bonchesava. Hello Saumya, Shailendra, Ram, Aditya, Uma, Science Priya. Welcome boys and girls. I hope all of you are doing good. Yes, Vishesh, I will not be taking the evening class in Vedantu, man, because I am going to Hyderabad. For attending, I'm sure everybody knows Haripriya ma'am, right, in Vedantu. So Haripriya ma'am is getting married, so I'm going to attend the wedding. Hello Sairam, Jayapuri, welcome. Sarthak, Madhu, welcome Madhu. So people, shall we get started, everybody? So this is the short session, which is a very important session in our channel. I'm sure you guys would have enjoyed it in the last July attempt, March attempt, as well as February attempt. So now the final attempt is here and we are going to help you with that. So are you all ready to count your score? Yes people. Hello Krishna Samira, Justin Bieber, welcome. Yes, Dark Knight, absolutely. Definitely, Lions, we will motivate you, do not worry about it. Siru, welcome Siru. Siru Vivasai, great. Bala Darshan, Vanakkam, nice to see you. Yes, Vishesh, absolutely. Will the question in this session be asked in JEE Mains? Yes, you can say that. You can have very similar type of questions coming in your exam. Okay, obviously we don't know the paper, man. We just try to do our best to help you. Kanish, I have had my lunch, man. Thank you for asking, Kanish. Yes, I had my lunch. So people, for all those who are new to this channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Shimon Joseph. I'm the guy who studied in IIT Madras and then became a teacher because I love teaching. I love talking to you. I love motivating students. So like you guys, I also wrote many exams. I cleared KVPY. I was a state topper. In IIT, I was a gold medalist. Then everybody, the first thing they ask is, why teaching, sir? You did so much. Then why did you come to teaching? You could have gone to some good company. You could have bought Lamborghini car. So guys, different people have different passions. For me, it was teaching and I love it. I'm enjoying my life. So that way, I am blessed. Okay, so you guys are my greatest resource. You guys are my love and support. So that is why I am here. Now people, exactly dark night. So people, with that, we will get started. This is V Enthused, the channel which you are currently watching. It is the English JEE channel of Vedantu. So whenever somebody wants to learn in English, please do refer them our channel. We would love that. If you guys can talk about us to your friends, to your relatives, to your juniors, your seniors, your brothers, sisters, it would mean a lot. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because this is a very small channel, guys. It's a very small channel. We are just trying to build it. It is a baby right now. We wanted to make it a big, big monster in this field. Okay, so we need your love and support for that. Please do share it and make sure you guys like the video. So with that, boys and girls, are you ready to get A+ in the exam? So I call all my students as ninjas. So are my ninjas ready? Ninja army, are you guys ready? Shall we get started? Start with Tirukural. I don't know any Tirukural, man. Nichal, it is 70.2k, man. 70.2k, Nichal. Check it properly. We are on a roll. Kanish, yes, na sapten Kanish. Thank you for asking. Few words in Telugu. Em Chapali. Rama Devi. I have already spoken in Telugu. I asked, Bon Chesava, did you guys eat food? Andru Santoshanka Undara. Is that right? Or did I mix Tamil and Telugu? So people, let's get started. Here we go. The very first question. Legendary question. Let's see how many of you can solve it. Live ended. Jyoti, nope. It is not ending. Please refresh your screen. Shashank, thank you so much, Shashank. Very good. Bablu King. Surya Lakshmi, Malayalam. I don't know much of Malayalam. Malayalam, I know only one word. Suguma, no. Are you guys doing good? Krishna Samira, all the very best, Krishna. I am sure you will do well. My blessings and our blessings, Shreyas sir, Wasim sir, will always be with you. So go give it your best and prepare hard. Whatever you have worked, you will get what you deserve. Do not worry about it. You will be blessed for what you did. Great, Uma Shankar, fantastic. Barnali, please refresh your screen. Please refresh your screen. Amit Kumar says option C. Are you guys sure? Jyoti Sridevi, all the very best, Jyoti, do well. Gaurav, fantastic Gaurav, nice to have you, man. Welcome, welcome. Hello Dhruv. For me, maths is tough, unanimous. Do not worry. Try to score 25, 30, 40 marks. That's enough. Okay, so people, are you all done? Dharma Durai is right. Krishna Samira is right. Sai Teja is right. All the others, you have to check it. Yashu Reddy, yes Yashu. We are started already. Everybody please solve it. No Gayatri, it is not D. Guys, the answer is option B because it is 41. N maximum value is 41. How do we solve it, sir? Can you help us? Yes, I will help you. So first of all, pi by 2 value is approximately what? So we know pi lies between what? Pi lies between 3.14 to 3.142. Is that correct? So pi by 2 will lie between 1.57 to 1.571. Is that right? Now what is the greatest integer function of pi by 2? Greatest integer function of pi by 2 is 1. Now up to what value it will be 1? Up to what value? Up to 42 by 100 plus 1.57, it will be what? It will be 1 only, right? Are you all clear with it? Did you all like it? The moment it becomes 43, the moment it becomes 43 by 100, it will be what? It will be 2, right? So everything is 1, 1, 1 until 42 by 100. So if n is 42 by 100, it will be 1. The moment it becomes 43, after that it will be 2. So n starts from 0. Here n equal to 0, here n equal to 42. So from 0 to 42, there are 43 numbers. So 43 times 1 is 43. Is 43 less than 43? No. So n cannot be 42. So what can be the maximum value of n? The maximum value of n should be 1 before 42, which is 41. That's the way you solve it. Did you guys like it? Did you guys like it? Are you all happy with it? My dear boys and girls, please let me know. Are you guys able to understand? Yup. Everybody cool with it? Guys, try to refresh your screen. You will be fine. You will be able to understand it. DB Lions. I will explain it, DB Lions. Do not worry about it. Krishna Samira, fantastic. Lakshay Deep. Lakshay, I will help you. Manish Varshney. Manish, I'll be able to repeat it for you. Do not worry. Siru Vivasai. My name is Shimon Joseph. I teach mathematics at Vedantu, man. Okay. Yes, Arul Vishal. Definitely I will make a strategy. Don't worry. Sanjana, welcome to the math session. We will have a fantastic time, Sanjana. Do not worry about it. Vishesh, absolutely Vishesh, you are right. So guys, now what I told was pi by 2 value lies between 1.57 to 1.571. So what is greatest integer function of pi by 2? Greatest integer function means only the integer part will remain. So what is the integer part of this? 1, right? So it will be 1. So that will be 1 by 100 plus pi by 2, that will also be 1. 2 by 100 plus pi by 2 will also be 1. Like that, till what value it can go? 42 by 100 plus 1.57 will be 1.99. So GIF of 1.99 is also 1. But when you have 43 plus 1.57, it will be 2.00. So GIF of 2.00 is 2. So 43 when n takes, the value of GIF changes. But you have to satisfy this inequality also. So let's check this inequality. So this value is 1, this value is 1, this value is 1. Like that it goes up to what value it will be 1? Up to 42 by 100 plus pi by 2. It will be 1. Then onwards it will be 2. And that should be less than 43, isn't it? Now here your n is equal to 0 and here n is equal to 42. So now n equal to 0 it is 1, n equal to 1 it is 1, n equal to 2 it is 1, n equal to 42 also it is 1. And after that it starts with 2 and then it should be less than 43. Now what is this value? This is 43 terms. So 43 plus something is less than 43. Is that correct? No. I want it to be lesser, na? So this quantity is not needed. And then I want 43 lesser than 43. So 43 is wrong. So I should not go up to n equal to 42. Because if I go up to n equal to 42, I get 43 as the sum. But that is not less than 43. So that is wrong. So I need to reduce one value. So I'll keep it 41. So if n is 41, then I'll get 42 less than 43, which is perfect. So n should be 41 at the maximum. This is the way you solve it. Was it mind-blowing question? Was it a mind-blowing question? Did you guys like it? Prasad, did you have any reservation? No man, I wrote in general category. I wrote in general category. Very good Lakshay Deep, very good Varun, Krishna Samira, fantastic, Mayuri, Chirag, Rishik, you guys are awesome. So keep it up people. With that, let's move forward. Jessica, why not? You can always do better than what you are right now if you work a little bit more. So please work hard, Jessica. I wish you all the best. Go for it. So people, this is a slightly easy question. Come on people. Up to 41 terms. No Nichal, up to n equal to 41. So when you have n equal to 41, there will be 42 terms because n starts from 0. because n starts from 0, Nichal. I hope you understood it. Okay? Fantastic. When it is less than equal to, then n can take the value 42. Unanimous. Unanimous, n can take the value 42 if equality is there. Understood? Rishik Charan, fantastic. Kritika Chawla, welcome Kritika. So Kavya, Ravi, do not worry Kavya, everyone goes through that feeling. So you're not alone Kavya, don't worry, you will do great. Just keep up your spirit and treat it like just another exam. So Kavya, in 2 days, nothing extraordinary is going to change. Rather, make the best use of what you have. Revise chemistry, pick the easy questions and try to solve it. Vedantu Pro will definitely help you. Monisha, you can go for it. I teach in Vedantu Pro. You can ask my students how it has benefited them. You can try to research about it. Vedantu is doing an amazing job. I will share you some of our results. You will be blown away. There are crazy results this year and I'm super proud of the Vedantu team. Now people, what is the answer? Jessica, yes Jessica, I am from Chennai. I am from Tamil Nadu and I do speak very good Tamil. And I speak little bit Telugu, which I learned from watching NTR movies. Not senior NTR, junior, okay? Senior NTR, now I don't watch. Okay, so people, the answer is option D. Option D is absolutely right. Let's have a look at it. So are you all ready? Fantastic. Thank you, Prasad. So guys, all of you listen carefully. So what is extremity A of the major axis? So what do we have? X square by 9 plus y square by 1 is equal to 1. So I'll have A square equal to 9, A is equal to 3, and I'll have B square equal to 1, and I'll have B equal to 1. So the major axis extremity is 3, 0, minor axis extremity is 0, 1, and we have a line through them. So the line through them is intercept form. X by x intercept plus y by y intercept is equal to 1. So that is your intercept form. I hope you guys liked it. Now this meets the auxiliary circle. What is the auxiliary circle? Can you guys please let me know? I want everybody to answer it quickly. Fantastic Vishesh. I am so happy that you are enjoying our classes in Vedantu. Jessica, very good. Samira, you are amazing. Hello Rani from Pollachi. Nice to have you here Rani. Glad to have so many people from different parts of the country. That is such a good feeling for any teacher. Thank you Kritika, you are amazing. Akash, very good Akash. So guys, tell me what is auxiliary circle for this ellipse. Auxiliary circle is x square plus y square equal to major axis should be the diameter. So the radius will be equal to A. So radius will be equal to A square, which will be 9. So this is your auxiliary circle. What is your auxiliary circle? X square plus y square equal to 9. Now I need to find the point of intersection of this line and this auxiliary circle. Can you guys do that? Can you guys do that? I want to find out the point of intersection of this line and the auxiliary circle. Come on people, you guys are very much capable of getting it right. Please go for it. My dear boys and girls, please go for it quickly. Everybody try to complete it guys. So now I'll have to solve it. There is no other option, right? So let's solve it. So I will put y as 1 minus x by 3. So I'll get x square plus y is what? 1 minus x by 3 whole square is equal to 9. So now solve this and get the answer. Can you guys do that? If I solve it, what will I get? I'll get x square plus I'll get what? 1 plus x square by 9 minus 2x by 3 is equal to 9. So I'll have what? 10x square by 9 minus 2x by 3 minus 8 is equal to 0. So if I factorize it, I will get the point M. I'll get the point M. So can you guys please do that? So when I factorize it, what will I get guys? When I factorize it, I'll multiply by 9 everywhere. If I multiply by 9 everywhere, I'll get what? Minus 6x minus 72 is equal to 0. So I'll have 5x square minus 3x minus 12 is equal to 0. Now, one of the roots is point A. Because, see, when you have an ellipse, you have auxiliary circle. And you have a line like this. The line passes through this point, right? The line passes through this point. So the line is like this. So one root is point A and the other root is point M. So one root is point A and the other root is point M. So we need to find that out. Is that right guys? So I know one of the roots is what? One of the roots is 3. So what is sum of the roots? Sum of the roots is 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 is equal to 3 plus x. So x is equal to minus 12 by 5. So the x coordinate of point M is minus 12 by 5. I got it. So next y coordinate is very easy. So x coordinate of point M is what? Minus 12 by 5. So y coordinate of point M is what? Y coordinate will be 1 minus x by 3. So 1 minus x by 3. So it will be 1 plus 4 by 5. So y is equal to 9 by 5. So I got x, I got y. So what are the 3 points? A, M and O. So you have A, you have M and O is the origin. So you have 3 coordinates. So find the area of the triangle. What is the formula? x1, y1, 1. x2, y2, 1 and x3, y3, 1, which is minus 12 by 5, 9 by 5, 1. So if you open it, what will you get? You will get 27 by 10. That's your answer. Are you all clear? Because area is half of that. So that is option D and that's how you do it. Did you all like it? We have done a very similar question in yesterday's mark. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Are you guys happy with it, boys and girls? Did you all enjoy it? Are you guys enjoying it? Please let me know. That is very important to all of us at Vedantu. We love you guys and we want you to make the best use of this session. Because tomorrow at this time, you will know how much you got. Tomorrow at this time, you will know how much you scored. The first batch, first day, first show. Okay. So Dharmadurai, I am sure you liked it. Krishna Samira, you are amazing. Udaya, Jyoti, Mayuri, Uma Shankar, learn today. Explain in short. Lions, please try to follow quickly, man, because we have a lot to cover now. Don't worry. Please watch it a bit later if you want to revise it again, because we need to cover many good questions. Okay, so I have plenty of questions. I have 19 questions totally. So all the 19 questions are wonderfully made. I'm going to share it. I'm going to discuss everything in detail. So let's have a fabulous time. But guys, no hard feelings. Nobody should get offended. You can always watch it later. I will explain each and every step. So that is why I keep telling you, take a pen. See, I am taking a pen and solving, right? So you also should take a pen, have a notebook and try to solve it along with me. Because otherwise, it is going to be missing out. It is going to be traveling like this, tangential to your brain. Sir, everything is going tangential to my brain, sir. It seems like it is touching my brain, but it is not coming inside. So guys, don't feel that way. You will understand it because I know you guys are smart. So don't fall into the pressure. Instead, deal with it. Instead, face it. Work hard. Rani, definitely Rani. If you come to Chennai, if you study in IIT, we will definitely catch up. Don't worry. Exactly. Solution time. All the very best. You always have our blessings, man. And Vinita Shriram, do not worry, Vinita. Okay, so I know last few days even I was trembling with fear. When I wrote my JEE exam, the last day I could not sleep. But the day I wrote the exam, I was so overjoyed because it was not as bad as I thought. So many times we tend to overthink. We think it is a bigger monster than what it is actually. So don't try to fall into that pressure. Instead, be calm, revise what you can, and then go write the exam with a clean and happy heart. Okay? No hard feelings. And don't think that this exam is the end of your life. No, 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 no. Many people have studied in normal colleges. They have made it to billionaire status. Okay? So you can also be one of them. Why parents try to push you into IITs and NITs? Because generally it is going to lead you to the better settled life. That's it. That's the only criteria. But doesn't mean that it's the only way. There are other ways in which you can get better. Got it? So be positive. You can always make it great in life. Okay. Absolutely, Gayatri. It will help for 2022. Yes, Rafael. Why not, man? So guys, shall we move forward? Elon Musk. Absolutely. Elon Musk was my favorite also. So guys, this is P. This is Q. So we have P implies Q. What is contrapositive? I have told you 1,000 times. This is 1,001 time. So contrapositive means what? Whenever you have conditional statement, the contrapositive of this is negation Q implies negation P. Is that right, my dear boys and girls? Are you all happy with it? Very good, Udaya. Udaya, you are awesome. Very good, Vishesh. Thank you so much. Maurya, welcome. Maurya, you're not saying hi to me. You're saying hi only to Jessica. Very bad, Maurya. I am hurt, man. I am hurt. People are saying hi to Jessica and Nayantara, Trisha, Divya. Not to Shimon, sir. So guys, what do we have here? We have x not equal to -1. Why? Because negation q, right? We want negation q. So negation q is going to be x not equal to -1, or will become and, x equal to 1 will become x not equal to 1. So it will become if this, then negation p. Negation p is what? Negation p means negation of this. X square minus 1 not equal to 0. So x square minus 1 not equal to 0. And exactly what I have is option D. Are you all happy with it? Everybody? Hello, Jagrit. Fantastic. Hi, Shimon sir. Thank you, guys. Now I feel loved. Otherwise, I feel left out. Nobody wants me. Only Jessica is it. I am working so hard. You guys are not caring. Okay, so people, let's move forward. Are you all ready? Gayatri liked it. Fantastic, guys. Awesome. Guys, I was just kidding. Okay, let's move forward. Aishwarya, I'm seeing you after a long time. How are you doing? So with that, people, let's go to the next question, which is right on your screen over here. Please try it out, my dear boys and girls. Come on, guys. Everybody. Thank you, Chitra, Samira, fantastic. Akash, Porika, Soumya, always Soumya, all the very best. Do well. Do well, do well. Kavita, welcome Kavita. Jacob Mount, are you a Chelsea supporter? If you are a Chelsea supporter, you have my blessings. Jessica also told me hi. So Jessica, thank you so much. Okay, hello Jessica, great. I say hi only to teachers. Chitra, super Chitra. We need more people like you. Chelsea is fire, isn't it? Dhruva, welcome man. Great, this is a mock test question. Akash, what did you do, man? Did you memorize the question or what? You are like Chitti Robo. Sir, this you asked at 5:30, 27/6/1995. I have records in my brain. Okay, so let's solve it, guys. Let's solve it. Come on, people. So how do we do it? This is a very good question. Okay, this is a very good question. Let's try to solve it. Okay, everybody listen. Fantastic, Vishesh. That's awesome, man. So guys, dy by dx is equal to what? Dy by dx is equal to y tan x minus, what will you have? You'll have y square secant x. Is that right? Are you all happy with that? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the y square down. So I'm going to bring minus y square down. So you tell me whether I wrote it correctly or not. You tell me whether I wrote it correctly or not. Everybody please let me know, guys. Is this right? From here, can you guys go for it? Very good, Akash. Brilliant. No, it is not homogeneous. It is not homogeneous, guys. It is not that. Please think about it. Hello, Venkat Rao. Welcome, Venkat Rao. Amarnath. Thank you so much for coming, Amarnath. Glad to have you here. Very good, very good. Sharad Babu, that's a good fact, man. I didn't know that. Gundapin Gum, don't worry. I will help you. These are all basic questions. Very good, Mustafa. Mustafa, you are a legend. Jyoti Sridevi, you are a legend. Hariharan, you are a legend. Akash, fantastic. Because it is Bernoulli's form. No, Anil, it is not linear. It is Bernoulli's, which is converted to linear. It is Bernoulli's form, which is then converted to linear. Okay, so Bernoulli's is the correct answer. Perfect. Dhruva, variable separable. You wish that was the answer, but that's not. Okay, so guys, let's try to solve it. So what I'll do is I'll take 1 by y as t. So if I take 1 by y as t, minus 1 by y square dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. So minus 1 by y square dy by dx is dt by dx. Is that right, my dear boys and girls? Plus 1 by y is t. Tan x will be tan x only is equal to secant x. I reduced it to a LD. Now do you get it? I reduced it to a linear differential equation. Is that right? Are you all happy with it? So what is the integrating factor? The integrating factor is e to the power integral tan x dx. What is e to the power integral tan x? E to the power ln of secant x. So what is e to the power ln of secant x? It is secant x. So if I multiply secant x here, what will I get? I'll get t into secant x is equal to, what will I have? Secant x into secant x will be secant x square. Okay. So into dx integral. So that is very simple, right? So you'll have t. What is t? T is 1 by y. So 1 by y secant square x. I'm sorry, secant x, right? 1 by y secant x is equal to tan x plus c. So that's my answer, which will be tan x plus c into y secant x. Option A. Is that right? Did you all like it? Hello Amarnath. Welcome Amarnath. Chitra, no problem Chitra. Take care. So people, are you all able to follow? Are you all having a good time? Did you guys understand whatever I discussed so far? Everybody cool with it? Shall I move forward? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Fantastic. Very good Krishna Samira, you are amazing. Bipasha, fantastic. Science Priya, Udaya, Lakshmi Narayana, Anil, Mayuri, Dhruva, Ashwin, fantastic. Yes Ashwin, we'll move forward. So people, let's go to the next question. Here we go. Please try to solve it, guys. This is from beggar and coin method. So this concept is called as the concept of dummy variable. The concept of dummy variable. So that is what I'm going to teach you right now. So it is a very good question, slightly advanced, but maybe you can get it in your JEE Mains. Why not? So I want everybody to please try it out and then I'll discuss it. It is not an easy question. So Akash, it is similar to what I asked before Akash, but it is not the same question. It is very similar to what I asked before Akash, but it is not the same because this one is a bit different in the way you approach the question. So please try it out, my dear boys and girls. I want all of you to participate. Come on people. Everybody try to do it. Your birth year was 1999. No man, 1995. I am older than you think. 1991 means what? Do you think I just finished college? Corona batch. I am not Corona batch, man. I had a good college life. Okay, during my time, thankfully Corona was not there. Very good, very good. Surya Lakshmi, fantastic. Rani. Everybody please try to solve it. Everybody please do it, guys. Come on. Absolutely Vishesh. Even I know it, man. I'm waiting for it. Where did you complete your bachelor's? Guys, I did my bachelor's at IIT Madras. So I studied from IIT Madras. I did my BTech there and after that I got into teaching. Okay. Yes, Prasad. I am planning to start a KVPY and JEE Advanced Crash Course. I will let you know. Okay. So people, shall I solve this question? So let me teach you how to solve it. Listen carefully. So first of all, I will add a dummy variable to make it an equality. Is that okay? Is that okay? So we know x is greater than minus 2. So can I say, if x is greater than minus 2, we need integers, right? So that means x is greater than or equal to minus 1. So can I say x plus 1 will be greater than or equal to 0? Similarly, y is greater than 1. That means y is greater than or equal to 2. That means y minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. And then you have what? Z is greater than or equal to 0. So no need to disturb that. W minus 3 is greater than 0. So if it is equal to 0, that means W minus 4 should be greater than or equal to 0. Is that right? Are you all happy with it? So now I'm going to do what? I'm going to add 1 to x. I'm going to subtract 2 to y. I'm going to add 0 to z. And I'm going to subtract 4 to w. And then a will be greater than or equal to 1, right? So a will be greater than or equal to 1. So can I say a minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0? Are you all happy with that? So if a minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, then I need to subtract 1. So you'll have what? 1 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1. Is that right? Are you all happy with it? So effectively I am adding what? I am subtracting 6, right? I am subtracting 6. So now x plus 1 is a new variable t1, y minus 2 is a new variable t2, z is a new variable t3, w minus 4 is a new variable t4, a minus 1 is a new variable t5. Now that is equal to what? 25 minus 6. Why? Because plus 1 minus 1 cancels, minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. So that will be 19. So the answer is 9. Now everything is non-negative. See, I am purposely making it non-negative so that I can use the beggar and coin method. So what is that? That is going to be 19 plus 5 minus 1, C 5 minus 1. So that is going to be 24C, 24, right? 23, right? 23C 19, yeah. So that's the answer. Did you guys like it? Plus 6, no. Guys, I am subtracting 6 here. So I have to subtract 6 here also. Harish, Meena, Ilango. No, guys. Minus 6 here does not mean plus 6 there. What are you doing? Minus 6 I am subtracting, na? LHL also I have to subtract. RHL also you have to subtract. That is the way you do it. I hope you're all clear. Guys, it's a slightly difficult question because this concept is usually taught for JEE Advanced, not for JEE Mains. Okay. Sharvari Joshi, please tell me what is your doubt, man. I will help you. Sharvari Joshi, if you did not understand, please let me know. I will try to help you. Vishesh, no man, I was not teasing. Do not worry. You guys did not bring Corona, don't worry. I was just saying that luckily, when I studied, it was not there. So it was good. 23C4 is the same as 23C19. We enthuse club. Both are equal, na? Both are equal. I hope you are aware of it. Got it? So can't understand the inequality. Harsha, welcome Harsha. Mustafa, last step. So Sharvari Joshi, what I did was, see, I purposely made it into this variable Sharvari because I want to apply beggar and coin method. So if I have to apply beggar and coin method, all of these variables should be non-negative integers. So that is why I changed it like that. X plus 1 is non-negative. Non-negative means what? Greater than or equal to 0. So I changed it. The topic's name is beggar and coin method. You can refer to my videos. Just type beggar and coin Shimon sir in YouTube. You will get it. Okay. So beggar and coin method, I wanted to bring everything into non-negative format. So that is what I have done. X plus 1 is now T1, which is non-negative. So like that, all of the 5 variables, I made it non-negative. That is why I subtracted 6 on the left hand side. I need to subtract 6 on the right hand side. I need to subtract 6 on the left hand side and subtract 6 on the right hand side. Are you all clear? So now I got the equation and I need to find the number of integral solutions. So for that, I will use the beggar and coin method, which is nothing but n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. Very simple. Very good, Nichal. Fantastic. So people, with that, we shall move forward. From where 5 came? Surya Lakshmi, there are 5 terms here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of beggars is 5 and 19 is the total number of coins. So the total number of ways in which you can distribute is n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. So that's how you do it. Are you all clear? Yes, Manan, today no maths class at 5:30. Do not worry about it. Very good, very good. So people, did you all enjoy it? Shall I move forward? Does positive integer include 0? Jaideep, are you reading what you are writing? Please read again what you wrote. You will understand it yourself. So people, that's how you solve it. Please try to solve the next question. Come on people, everybody. I want all of you guys to do it. This is a fantastic question. Meena, the topic was beggar and coin method. You guys can check it out. Sarvari Joshi, Shreyas sir has already finished his session, man. He took second. He took from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So this is the last session, mathematics. So after mine, you can wait for some time. And people, don't comment down where is chemistry, where is maths, where is physics. YouTube takes some time to process the video. YouTube takes some time to process the video. So right after my class is over, you will see only my video. So you'll have to wait for some time to watch Shreyas sir and Wasim sir's class. I hope you guys are aware of it. Okay, so please make a point of that. Yes, Meena, I am from Chennai. I am born and brought up in Chennai. I studied in IIT Madras. I was a state topper in Tamil Nadu, JEE Mains. So that is my background. Now I work in Bangalore. I work in Vedantu. Okay, so that is my background. So people, with that, let's get started. Are you all done with this question? Come on people, let's do it together. See, x square, take it as t. So if I take x square as t, I'll get what? E to the power t, I'll get x cube. I can write as x square into x dx. So if I take x square as t, I'll get 2x dx is equal to dt. So I'll have what? X square is t and x dx is dt by 2. So I'll get the integral like this. How many of you understood till here? If you understood till here, give me a yo. Give me a yo, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Come on people. Riz, all the very best Riz. Rakesh, thank you so much Rakesh. Heshwita, you are amazing Heshwita because you are right. Vinesh, you are awesome Vinesh. Harish, Surya, Udaya, Vinesh, Sarthak, Mustafa, Mayuri, Ashwin. Definitely Vishesh, yes, I'll be shifting to Bangalore. Great job guys. So looks like everybody has understood it. Brilliant. Now how do you solve this? This is a very simple method. What is that? By parts. By parts. Very good Aishwarya. Aishwarya, you are right. So what will I do? I'll take t as the first function, e to the power t as the second function. So what is by parts? First function into integral of second function minus derivative of first function into integral of second function, the whole integral. Are you all able to understand that? So what will that be? That will be half times of, I'll have what? T e to the power t minus e to the power t. That's it. So the integral is half e to the power t into t minus 1. Now what is t? T is x square. Put that. So it is half e to the power x square into x square minus 1. So that is equal to what? That is equal to e to the power x square f of x. So what is f of x? F of x is nothing but x square minus 1 by 2. That's it. Now put x equal to 2 and get the answer. So f of 2 is 2 square minus 1 by 2, which is 3 by 2. That's the way you do it. Lovely question. Yes, Abhinesh Jino, I am from Chennai, man. I am from Chennai. Yes, my dear boys, my dear lovely boys and girls. I hope you're all enjoying this session. I hope you're all able to follow whatever I'm discussing. If you have a doubt, please feel free to ask. I want everybody to follow. That would make me happy. Yes, Vishesh, for sure. Taking x power 4 equal to t will be easier. Is that so? Okay. Hariharan, yes, you can maybe try that as well. So India, last step once more. India at 75. Yes. I will repeat the last step. Listen carefully. So last step what I did was, after I used by parts India, so I got the final integral. Now t I should replace with x square because t is equal to x square. So t is x square. I took e power t common, e power t into t minus 1. So in place of t I put x square. So e to the power t is e to the power x square. T minus 1 is x square minus 1. So that is what I have done so far. And then I compared it with my right hand side. What is my right hand side? E to the power x square into f of x. So if I compare with e to the power x square into f of x, my f of x will be equal to x square minus 1 by 2. So x square minus 1 by 2 will be what? 3 by 2. That's the way you do it. I hope you guys liked it. Shall I move forward? Are you all clear? Fantastic people. So with that, let us proceed to the next question. Here we go. A slightly easy one for all of you guys from the basics of this particular chapter. Periodic functions. From the basics of periodic functions. How many marks are needed to qualify for JEE Advanced? Is that what you mean, Sonu? For JEE Advanced, you need to get 90 percentile around. So I would say somewhere around 140, 150 marks. 130, 140, 150 marks you have to do. Okay. Yash, definitely Yash. Anthony, thank you so much. Suraj, thank you so much Suraj. That is so kind of you. 5K rank in EAMCET. That is awesome. 50K rank. You need to probably work on it, man. You need to improve it. Thank you Krishna Samira. That is fantastic. Brilliant. Janani, all the very best Janani. Do well. You will kill it. Do not worry about it. Bejugam Tanvika, fantastic. Let's check whether you guys are right or wrong. Hello, Madhav Anil. Thank you so much, Madhav. Telangana, EAMCET rank 560. Bharati, legendary Bharati. You are next level. Udaya, fantastic. So people, let's see what is the answer. Nobody has told it correct. Nobody has told it correct. Annamalai, thank you so much, Annamalai. That is so kind of you. So what is the answer? People, everybody is wrong because the answer is 4. Why? Because what is the period of this? The period of this is 2 pi by A. What is the period of this? The period of this is also 2 pi by A. So LCM of 2 pi by A and 2 pi by A, LCM of both of them is also 2 pi by A. Now for this, it is pi because modulus of sin x. This is also pi. But don't take LCM because these are complementary functions. So the period is pi by 2. You have to half it because they are complementary functions inside modulus. So the period of these two is pi by 2 and the period of these two is 2 pi by A. Are you all able to understand it, guys? Everybody cool with it? So that is why if they both are equal, that means 2 pi by A is equal to pi by 2. So that means your A will be equal to 4. Are you all happy with it, my dear boys and girls? Did you all enjoy it? Everybody, please let me know. Great, great, great. So people, are you all happy? Shall I move forward? Yes? Great. So with that, let me move to the next question. Here we go. So people, this is the next one. Try to solve it. Very good, Gokulnath. No problem. I hope you understood it right now. Try to remember it and try to keep it in your mind. Okay? Fantastic. Exactly, Vishesh. Vishesh, I'm gonna talk about it in the end of the class. Do not worry. Yes, golden music. You can write JEE Advanced. But again, JEE Advanced, you have to clear it, man. You have to get a good rank. Okay? Shivam, please tell me what is your doubt, Shivam. Annamalai, what is your doubt? Please let me know, or else just pull the video back and try to watch it. Just pull the video back and try to watch it. You will be able to understand it. Okay? Fantastic. So people, shall we move forward? Everybody. Great. So how do you solve this question? Monk, welcome Monk. Why do you have beard? No time to shave, man. I will do it maybe this weekend after JEE exams are over. Heshwita, fantastic Heshwita, we will check it. Shubham, yes Shubham, what is your doubt? Please tell me, I will help you with it. King's rule, no, not King's rule, it is very easy. So people, if I open it, what will I get? Think about it now. So if I open it, I'll get 0 to 1, e to the power x square into x is equal to dx, right? Is equal to, do you all agree with this? A into e to the power x square dx from 0 to 1. Are you all happy? How many of you understood it? So I just separated it because minus is there. Nah? I multiplied it and took the minus to the other side. I multiplied it, I opened it and I took it to the other side. That's what I've done. Did you guys get it? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a yo if you guys have understood it. Yup, people. Did you all like it? Okay. So boys and girls, if you're all happy with it, then please let me know. We will move forward to the next one. Yes. Very good, very good. Thank you, Annamalai. Fantastic. Superb, guys. Everybody has got it. You guys are absolute legends. Now this can be solved, right? Because see, this is what we want to find out. This is what we want to find out. I just need to solve this. So x square, I can take it as t. So if I differentiate it, I'll get 2x dx is equal to dt. So if I get 2x dx equal to dt, I'll have what? X dx is equal to dt by 2. X dx is equal to dt by 2. So I can write it as 1 by 2 integral of 0 to 1. 0 to 1. X square is t, right? So 0 square is 0. 1 square is 1. So it will be e to the power t. And x dx is what? X dx is dt by 2. So dt by 2 I have already written. So this is the integral. So this is very simple. So it is going to be equal to what? It is going to be equal to e to the power 1 minus e to the power 0 by 2. So that is your answer. So e to the power 1 minus e to the power 0 is e minus 1 by 2. So that is your left hand side. So your left hand side can be written as, it can be written as e minus 1 by 2. So a I will bring down. So I'll have 1 by 2a times of e minus 1, that is equal to this integral, which is what I want to find. So it is option A. Did you all like it? Was it simple? Did it look scary in the beginning? But then it became very simple. Akshata, welcome Akshata. Nice to have you here. We are so happy to have you all here. So guys, if you have any doubts beyond this, please do feel free to ask. I will try to help you. Great. We Enthuse Club, definitely I'll think about it. I don't want to be fired. How many marks for 98 percentile? 98 percentile will be 170, 180. It will be around 170, 180. Bipasha, you are awesome. Suraj, thank you so much. You are amazing, man. You guys are brilliant. Hayaking, yes, we will go forward fast. Shashank, welcome Shashank. So people, with that, let's go to the next question. Here we go. Please try to solve it. It's a very simple question. It's a very, very simple question. Dharmadurai, thank you so much. So a bird is sitting on the top of a vertical pole which is 20 meter high. Okay. And the elevation from a point on the ground is 45. So a bird is sitting there, elevation is 45. That means what? This is also 20 meters. Now the bird starts flying horizontally straight away from the point. So bird is here. Now the bird goes here. So bird is like this. Now the bird is here on air. So now the elevation from the same point becomes what? Becomes 30 degree. Is that right? Becomes 30 degree. Then it travels in 1 second. It travels in 1 second. From here to here, 1 second, the elevation becomes 30. So what is the speed of the bird? So I need to find out what is the distance it covers, because time is 1 second. So if I find this distance, y, my answer is done. So guys, we know this is 20. So this height is also 20. So can I say tan 30? Tan 30 is equal to 20 by 20 plus y. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to 20 by 20 plus y. So what is y? Y is equal to 20 into root 3 minus 1. So that is the distance y. So y distance it travels in 1 second. So the speed is equal to y divided by 1. So y divided by 1 is 20 into root 3 minus 1. So that is option B. Laddu, was it a big laddu? Gift, right? So these kind of gifts can come in your exam. Yash, all the very best. Yash, do well. Don't take tension. Ask additional sheets. Guys, in the exam, don't be scared. It is the exam of your lifetime. So don't be scared to ask the examiner, can I get additional sheet? Can I get some water? So don't feel bad about all of that. Okay. So some people are very, very, introverts. So they don't like to ask people. So don't be like that. Be very comfortable and give it your best performance. I'm sure you will deliver. I'm sure you will achieve what you want. So don't take too much pressure to your head. Okay. Hello Anjali, Siva bros, Vanakkam. Star MITs, next exam. I will try to do it, star. Hello Anjali Krishna, you are new to this channel. Welcome Anjali. Great to have you here. 10th standard question. Absolutely Samira. It was too easy. So people, here we go. This is a JEE Mains question. This is a JEE Mains question. Shubham, yes Shubham, you can watch it because these are all basic stuff which I think you can also try even if you are from 11th standard. Akshata, brilliant. Riz has already got the answer. Riz, you are amazing, man. Very good Vishesh, that's awesome. I will ask extras. Very good Udaya, you should be very confident. You can ask them how many ever extras you want. So they are supposed to give you. So don't feel scared, don't feel shy. Okay, it's not like, you are going for marriage and they are giving you extra biryani. You say, no, I don't take extra biryani. Don't be like that. It is your lifetime examination. So if they give you additional sheet, you grab it. Because if your handwriting is as bad as mine, then you scribble in the paper, right? If you scribble in the paper, you will have less space to solve. So please don't hesitate to ask additional sheets. Okay? Perfect. Exactly. So guys, are you all done? Perfect. Biryani is your favorite. Absolutely, man. Biryani is every South Indian's dream. Okay, so when you are my age, you dream about biryani only. If they don't give them, request them. If you request them, they are supposed to give. Tell them you need to solve. Okay? Otherwise, you tell you have with you in the outside. Tell them, can I at least bring... But usually they don't allow you to bring papers. Only they should provide. And they will provide music stories, so don't worry. Perfect. So people, let's try to solve it. What do we have? S is equal to 10 to the power 9 plus 2 into 11 power 1, 10 to power 8 plus 3 into 11 square 10 power 7 and so on. Is that? And so on means what? Last one is 10 into 11 power 9. So that's what you have. Now I'm going to multiply by 11 by 10 S. So if I multiply by 11 by 10, what will I get? I told you now, this is the AGP. It's an arithmetic geometric progression. It is an AGP. AGP, how do you solve it? You multiply S by common ratio. What is common ratio? I am multiplying by 11, dividing by 10. So that's what I did. So I will shift it and write. So 10 to the power 9 into 11 by 10 will become 11 into 10 to the power 8. So this will come here. Okay, the next 11 by 10 into 2 into 11 into 10 to the power 8. So that will become 2 into 11 square into 10 to the power 7. So like that it keeps going, and the last term will be what? The last term will be 10 and 10 will get cancelled. You'll have 11 to the power 10. Okay. So now I have to subtract everything. If I subtract everything, what do I get? If I subtract the second one, 1 minus 11 by 10 will be minus 1 by 10 S. That will be equal to 10 to the power 9 plus 11 into 10 to the power 8 plus 11 square into 10 to the power 7 all the way up to, what will be the previous term? Any idea? 11 to the power 9, 10 to the power 1 minus 11 to the power 10. Is that all right? Are you guys happy with it? Everybody? Cool? So guys, now you can solve it and you can get the answer. I think it should not be a problem. Can you please try it out, boys and girls? Everybody, can you please try it out? So what will I get? Please do it along with me. So you'll have what? Minus 1 by 10 S is equal to A into R to the power n minus 1 by R minus 1 minus 11 to the power 10. So you'll have what? This will become 10 to the power 10, right? So 10 to the power 10 into that will be 11 to the power 10 minus 10 to the power 10 minus 11 to the power 10. So these two will get cancelled. So minus 1 by 10 S is equal to that. So S is equal to 10 to the power 11. So 100 is the answer. Done. Did you guys get it? Udaya, very good. Nishant, don't worry Nishant, don't take too much pressure. You will definitely try to get it inside. You will be able to get into your desired college. Okay. So for whatever you worked at, I know you have realistic targets. You will be able to achieve it. Okay. Don't take too much pressure, guys. Many people are getting scared. So I know it's natural. It is a process. But like I told you, focus on revising, focus on staying calm like Dhoni and delivering on the day of exam. That is what is important now. Okay. So people, let's go to the next question. Are you all ready? So here we go, people. This is a brilliant question. I did very similar question yesterday. So please try to solve it. Let's see if you guys can crack it. And people, if you have a doubt, feel free to ask me, okay? Feel free to ask me. I will try to help you out. If you have any doubts, any questions that you want to ask, let me know. Dhoni is my inspiration and you also. Thank you so much, Shubham. That means a lot. Ankit, you're enjoying the question. Brilliant. Pranav Raj, welcome Pranav. Nice to see you. Chaitanya, brilliant. How is SRM? SRM is a good place, man. Definitely. It is a good globally renowned college. You can go for it. But what are your options? Always give me options. What else are you comparing with? If you compare SRM and NIT, I'll say go for NIT. But if you're comparing SRM with any other state college which is not having good exposure, then you can go for SRM. Got it? Convert to E to the power. Sharath, you are awesome, Sharath. Shiva, N.S. Solanu Shiva. Nalarkiya. Divakar, what is the next chapter for class 11? After trigonometry, we will do complex numbers. Complex numbers is going to be the next topic. Guru Ashok, Guru, you are amazing. Myth Pat Zone, Vanakkam Myth Pat, thank you so much. Hello Mihir, welcome. Samrat, very good Samrat, you are awesome. So people, how do you solve it? So we want limit n tending to infinity. So when I multiply all of them, this is what? This is nothing but e to the power iota r alpha by n square. So when I multiply all of them, it will be e to the power iota, r will be 1, so alpha by n square, then r will be 2 alpha by n square, like that all the way up to n alpha by n square. So what will I have? Limit n tending to infinity, you will have e to the power iota alpha by n square, you will have 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus all the way up to n. So that will be equal to what? Limit n tending to infinity, you will have e to the power iota alpha by n square. 1 to infinity is n into n plus 1 by 2. So you'll have what? When n is tending to infinity, n into n plus 1 by n square will become 1. So it will become e to the power I alpha by 2. So that's your answer. Why? Because n square plus n by n square is equal to 1 when limit n tends to infinity. I hope you know that. That is basics of limits. That is basics of limits. Hello Shankaran, PSK Varsu, you are right. Samira, Ashish, you guys are absolutely correct. Abhigna, you are right, Abhigna. Mayuri, Guru, Udaya, Mayuri, fantastic. Very good. No problem, Vishesh. We will meet on next week, all the 3 days, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Arnav, Manipal is also a good place. It is a big decision. So, which is closer to you? What do you prefer? Think about it. VIT Vellore is better, Tarun. VIT Vellore is better. Shankaran, thank you so much. Hello, Rhino Studio. Siddhartha, brilliant. So with that, people, let's go to the next one. Here we have the next Laddu question, which is easy to grab, which is very, very easy to grab. So please try to solve it, guys. Come on. Madhusudana Reddy, welcome. Brilliant, brilliant. Very good. Tushar, welcome Tushar. Nice to have you here. All are Laddu, absolutely. All test your basics, whether you're able to apply it or not. Okay. So try to get it correct, guys. Balaji, all the very best, Balaji. I hope you get it. It is an achievable target. Go for it, man. Go for it. Fantastic. So Jessica says option C. Guys, is Jessica right? Shankaran, absolutely yes. Heshwita, brilliant Heshwita. Viral video, welcome viral video. Absolutely right. Akshata, yes, welcome Akshata. Did you get it right, guys? What about all the others? Are you guys able to solve it? Did you guys get the answer? Please let me know. Yes, Vishesh. So guys, I will teach you how to solve it. So standard deviation is equal to 5. So what is variance? Variance is equal to standard deviation square, which is equal to 25. So 25, my dear children, is equal to what? Is equal to sigma xi square by, how many terms are there? 100 observations by 100 minus mean square. Mean is how much? The mean is 50. So 50 square will come here. So I'll have what? 50 square plus 25. So 50 square is 2500 plus 25 is equal to sigma xi square by 100. So what is sigma xi square? Sigma xi square is equal to 252500. That's your answer, 252500, which is option C. Did you like it? Was it simple? Varun, brilliant. Yes, Bharati, it's a good rank. It is, of course, a good rank. What are you saying? You have to be proud of yourself. But like I told you, Bharati, don't give up. Try to practice for your JEE Main last attempt. Okay? JEE Main is more important. When is the session ending? We have a few more questions, man. I will complete it by 5 o'clock. Okay, we have a few more questions. By next half an hour, we'll be done. But please try to listen to these questions because this is your last try. This is your last try. Try to catch it quickly. Very good, Basak. Fantastic. Monisha, I will definitely let you know. We will plan it for you guys. But right now, JEE Mains is the highest priority because your seniors are writing their exam and they are writing it very soon. So we need to help them. After that, we will definitely make plans for everybody. Elon Musk, welcome Elon Musk Club. Elon Musk Club is talking in Tamil. Fantastic. Siddhartha, very good Siddhartha, that's a good rank. Devi, welcome. Vaibhav, I have no idea Vaibhav. I think it is a regional college, man. I'm not sure about it. Very good, very good. We don't need this session to end. Golden, I know, man. We are having a lot of fun. We are learning some high quality stuff. We are strengthening our basics. So that is something amazing which is happening right now. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you, Madhusudan Reddy. That is so sweet of you. That means a lot to us. AB Tamilan Gaming. Welcome, AB Tamilan. Nice to see you. Very good. So people, shall I solve this question? So first of all, I have sine inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus sine inverse of y. So I'll have sine inverse of x, my dear boys and girls, is equal to cos inverse of y. So can I say sine inverse of x? So cos inverse of y I can write as sine inverse of root of, I can write as 1 minus y square. So if I compare them, I'll get x square plus y square equal to 1. So now I can write that as x square plus y square whole square minus 2x square y square divided by this x square plus y square is 1. 1 minus x square y square. So x square plus y square is what? 1, right? So 1 plus 1 minus 2x square y square by 1 minus x square y square is equal to 2. So 2 is the answer for this question. I hope you liked it. Simple, simple. Basics. Basics. Very good. Mihir, you are awesome, Mihir. Mihir, fantastic. Sujit, Papai Basak, very good. Lakshmi Narayana, you are right. Mayuri, Abhigna, Akshata, check it Akshata, small mistake. Exactly, Jayadeep. Jayadeep, you can do that. Absolutely. Guys, you can substitute also. Yes, yes. Aishwarya, you can do that, Aishwarya. You can substitute also. So if you find it hard to solve like this, maybe you can substitute and then do it. That is also possible. Okay. Very good. Sharath, you got 1 mark more than me. Very good, Sharath. That's fantastic score, man. That's a fantastic score. I hope you get into a good NIT or even IITs for that matter. So people, with that, let me go to the next question. Here we go. Let's conquer it. Guys, this is another big laddu. So try to solve it. Try to solve it. Are you all done? Preeti Mohan, fantastic Preeti. You are amazing. You are amazing, Preeti. Keep it up. So guys, are you all done with this? If you have any doubts, any questions to ask, let me know. Sasta sa question. Exactly. Madhu Ramawat, I will teach you Madhu. See Madhu, cos inverse of y is that, na? So this is an angle, Madhu. So y is equal to cos theta, Madhu. So we have what? Cos theta equal to y. That means this is y, this is 1. So by Pythagoras theorem, this will be 1 minus y square, Madhu. So can I write sin theta as perpendicular by base, perpendicular by hypotenuse? So theta is equal to what, Madhu? Sin inverse of root of 1 minus y square. So that's how I wrote it. So cos inverse of y can be written as sin inverse of root of 1 minus y square. Understood, Madhu? I hope you understood it. So that is what I did. You should be knowing it. If you are preparing for JEE, you should know it. So guys, what is GIF of x? GIF of x is minus 1. What is GIF of y? GIF of y is under. What is GIF of z? GIF of z is 1. Did you get this correct? If you got this right, you are awesome. If you got this right, you are awesome. And people, the answer is z. Because that will be what? That will be GIF of determinant of minus 1 plus 1 under minus 1 minus 1. Then under 1 under. Then you'll have 1 1 2. So that is your determinant. If you open it, what will you get? I'll open it with respect to first row. I'll get 1 into minus 1 into 0 minus of minus 1. So 0 plus 1. So it is going to be 1. So 1 is my answer. So 1 is my answer. 1 is what? 1 is equal to GIF of z. So GIF of z is the answer. Is that clear? Is that clear? Are you all cool? It was done by Neha ma'am. Fantastic, man. It is a nice question. It is a good question. Isn't it? It was pretty unique. That's why I wanted to discuss it. I hope you guys liked it. So with that, boys and girls, we will move forward. Sagar, I will talk in very simple English, Sagar. Sagar Gobur. My Hindi is not great, man. I speak only in English. And this is an English channel. Okay, that's why we talk in English. But don't worry, Sagar, my English is not great. I don't speak Americano English. I speak Indian filter coffee English. Okay. So you guys will be able to follow, don't worry. So guys, are you all ready? Please try to solve it. This is a nice question. What is zero called in Tamil? So you mean colloquial Tamil? Colloquial Tamil means what people speak, we call it muttai. We call it zero. We call it egg, anda. But zero is called, I think, pujyam. In railway stations they call, right? Or in whenever you talk on phone, they say pujyam for zero. Exactly. But that is very Shuddha Tamil, pure Tamil. Okay, so guys, what do we have here? We have a parabola, right? So we have a parabola. Let me draw the parabola first. So you have y square equal to x square minus 4. So it will be like this. So we have to find the point on the parabola which is at a minimum distance from the origin. So any point on this parabola will be what? If I take x as alpha, y will be alpha square minus 4. So that's any point on this parabola. I need to minimize the distance from origin. So what is the distance formula? Distance formula is under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Is that right? So if I write it, what will I get? D is equal to alpha power 4, then you'll have minus 8 alpha square plus alpha square. So minus 7 alpha square plus 16. So I have to minimize this. So let's differentiate that. So I'll get 4 alpha cube minus 14 alpha is equal to anda. So I'll have what? Alpha cannot be 0, of course. So 0 you neglect it. So alpha 0, you can probably remove it. So then you'll have what? Alpha into 4 alpha square minus 14 is equal to 0. So I'll have what? Alpha square is equal to 7 by 2. So alpha is equal to plus or minus root 7 by 2. Is that clear? Are you all happy with it? Everybody cool? Everybody cool? Fantastic people. You guys are legit amazing. You guys are absolutely awesome. So guys, this will be the maximum distance, okay? Or something like that. So 0 will not be the answer because if you put 0, right? If you put alpha 0, you will get 0 comma minus 4, whose distance is 4. But here you see this will be what? This will be 2, right? 2 comma 0. So this distance is 2. So obviously this is not the minimum distance. So minimum distance is not 4. So that's why 0 I can neglect it. So 0 is not the answer. So alpha square should be equal to 7 by 2. So if alpha square is 7 by 2, put it here, get the answer. I think it will be root 15 by 2, right? Option C or A? Guys, come on, tell me a correct answer. Everybody is telling one option. What are you guys doing? So D is equal to root of 7 by 2 plus 7 by 2 minus 4. That will be 1 by 2, right? 1 by 4. So that will be root 15 by 2, which is option A. Option A is correct. Yes. A is correct. Absolutely. Akhilesh, 5:30 we don't have a class. Pranav Raj, you are right, Pranav Raj. You are absolutely awesome. Good job, my dear boys. Good job, my dear boys and girls. You guys are epic. Keep it up. Keep it up. Very good. Very good. Yes, yes, I know Vishesh. He has been very fast. Shri Devi, fantastic. Exactly. Krishna Samira, thank you so much. So with that, people, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Please do it, guys. This is a laddu. This is okay. So guys, this is too easy. Did you guys get it? Everybody? So how do you solve it? So first of all, draw the graph. So how does the graph of 3 minus mod x? See, mod x graph is V-shaped. Minus mod x will be ulta. So minus mod x will be like this. So plus 3 will be like this. So this is 3 minus mod x. This is a graph of y equal to 3 minus mod x. Now, you need to find out the area of the triangle between the x-axis and the line. So this area we want. So what is this? This is minus 3 comma 0. This is 3 comma 0. And this is 0 comma 3. So what is the area? Area is nothing but twice of half of 3 into 3. So the answer is 9. Very easy. Laddu. Got it? Hello Elon Musk Club. Welcome. Nice to see you. Jennifer Jagan. Very good, Jennifer. Aditya Shivaram. Aishwarya. Mrityunjay. Meena. You are right, Meena. Abhishek. That's not correct. Please check it. 9 is the answer. Not 27. Not 27. Okay. Fantastic, guys. You are all legit amazing. You are all legit amazing. Please try to solve it. This is a nice question. I'll write it if it is not clear. AR is equal to R into 7CR. BR is equal to 7 minus R into 7CR. Okay. So now your capital AR matrix is equal to AR 0, 0, BR. Now you have to find A such that it is sum of R equal to 0 to 7 AR. Can you guys do that? And that is equal to what? That is equal to A0, 0B. Then you need to find the value of A plus B by 128. A plus B by 128. That's the question. Can you all please solve it? It's a very nice question, guys. It's a very nice question. Rishank, welcome Rishank. Nice to see you. Elon Musk, yes. I know, man. I know your channel's name. Will we get books for droppers batch? Yes, Sharath. If you join for 1 year, for sure you will get the books for the entire 1 year. Absolutely. So Madhu, the notes will be given to you after the class is over, Madhu. Do not worry about it. You will be provided the notes as soon as the class is over. Vidya, next class will be tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have the JEE paper discussion. Chemistry and physics will happen for sure. Maths might happen later on Sunday because I am not in town for 2 days. But chemistry and physics paper discussion will happen tomorrow. So be active in our channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you press the bell icon so that you guys will be notified whenever we take classes. Okay. How will you go to Hyderabad now? Elon Musk rocket I am traveling. Flight, guys. Of course I'll go by flight. Okay. I'll go by flight. Hyderabad is 1 hour, man, by flight. 1 hour. So I'll be in Hyderabad for 2 days. Kunal, work on your mistakes. Try to increase your marks in chemistry and focus on your weak areas. That's how you can increase. Kiran, that's fantastic, Kiran. So 7 is the answer. Very good, Heshwita. Heshwita, you are amazing. So guys, so sigma AR from R equal to 0 to 7 will be nothing but sigma, sigma. So what is A plus B? So A plus B, my dear children, is nothing but sigma AR plus sigma BR, and both are from R equal to 0 to 7. R equal to 0 to 7. So can I write it as sigma R equal to 0 to 7, AR plus BR? What is AR plus BR? AR plus BR is nothing but what? So AR is nothing but R into 7CR. BR is nothing but 7 minus R into 7CR. So if I add both of them, I'll get what? I'll get just 7CR into 7. Isn't that right? So that will be equal to 7 into 2 to the power 7. So that's the answer. So A plus B is equal to 7 into 2 to the power 7. 2 to the power 7 is 128. So A plus B by 128 is equal to 7. 7 is the answer. Did you all like it? So this is an example of a question which looks so scary, but it's actually laddu. It looks like a very scary question, but it's actually very, very laddu. Did you guys feel that? How many of you felt it? Yes, Madhu, there will not be an offline class, Madhu. Vedantu is only online, pure online institute. Okay. Chemistry is over, learning fact. It was first. Chemistry was the first paper today. Okay, in our channel. So people, try to solve it. This is the next question. Again, an interesting one. This is a slightly tough question. Slightly tough, good question. Okay, it's a slightly tough and good question. Let me see how many of you can solve it. So people are asking, right? Sir, can you give me a tough question? I am from Hyderabad. Try Hyderabadi biryani. Yes, Tushar, I have tried already. Paradise biryani. Paradise biryani is famous, no? One more biryani I have to try. I'll check it maybe. Great. Shimon sir owns airlines. Absolutely, man, Vishesh. You mean toy airlines? Many toys we have. They fly from one table to another table. Okay, so people, try to solve it. Bawarchi biryani, is it? I will ask around, maybe. Is physics over? Vidya, yes, physics is also over. Physics is also over. Give some hint in this question. Use AM-GM inequality. That's the hint. Use AM-GM inequality. I know it's confusing. How, sir, AM-GM? So guys, all the roots are positive, okay? So they should have given you that. All the roots are positive. Now you can use AM-GM inequality. Please try to do it. Okay? Because you will have both Hindi and English. Okay? If you want Hindi, the paper can be in Hindi also. Varshita, you just have to get 90 percentile for getting good NITs. Joy Prajwit, thank you Joy, I will check it. Thank you Krishna Samira, definitely. I will try to keep it safe. Okay, hint, use mathematical formulas. Hint, use mathematics. So people, shall we solve it? Listen carefully. So AM is greater than or equal to GM. How the roots are all positive? Because they told this is the inequality and you see sum of the roots is positive because A, B, C are positive. Sum of the roots is positive, product of the roots is positive, everything is positive. Therefore, all the roots are also positive. So AM greater than equal to GM. I'll apply for these four terms. So I'll have 1 by x1 plus 2 by x2 plus 3 by x3 plus 4 by x4 by 4 is greater than or equal to what? 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 by x1, x2, x3, x4 whole to the power 1 by 4. Now, what is the product of all the roots? The product of all the roots x1, x2, x3, x4 is equal to 6 by 4 which is 3 by 2. So product of all the roots is 3 by 2. So I'll have divided by 3 by 2. So 3 cancel. It will be 16 to the power 1 by 4 which will be 2. Got it? How many of you understood till here? If you understood till here, then give me a thumbs up. Fahim Khan, welcome Fahim. Nice to see you. Dharmateja, you are awesome Dharmateja. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'm so glad you guys could solve it. Guys, this is a fabulous question, guys. It is of JEE advanced level. It is of JEE advanced level. It is not a simple JEE main laddu question. No, 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 no. Okay. Yes, Madhu Ramawat, Vedantu's long-term batches are excellent. You can check it out. Tomorrow class is there. Yes, Jayapuri. We will solve JEE mains papers. How you took LCM? AB Tamil and gaming. Right side is GM. GM means what? GM means product of all of them. So product of all of them only I have written on the right side. So Shivani, I did AM arithmetic mean greater than or equal to geometric mean. So arithmetic mean is the left hand side. Shivani, arithmetic mean is what? Sum of all the terms divided by total number of terms. So first term, second term, third term, fourth term. Why? Because that's what we have here, na? So first, second, third, fourth term divided by 4 is your arithmetic mean. Greater than or equal to geometric mean. What is geometric mean? Product of all of them. So 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 divided by x1 into x2 into x3 into x4. That's what I have written. Whole power 1 by 4. That's the definition. If you don't know that, then you can't do anything. You need to know what is AMGM inequality. Otherwise, it's difficult. So now, let's finish it off. Here it is 2. So 4, if I take it that, 4, erase it. So 4, if it goes to the right side, it will become 8. But we know it is equal to 8. So what is happening? Equality is happening. If equality happens, beautiful. What is that? What is going to happen? If equality happens, 1 by x1 is equal to. This is why it is called as a legendary question. It is called as a legendary question. If equality happens, all of them are equal. Hello, Nurat Famous Gaming. Welcome. Akshata, welcome. So people, did you all like it? Fantastic. So let's take them to be equal to k. So if I take them to be equal to k, now what can I say? I can say that k plus k plus k plus k is equal to 8. So k is equal to 2. So if k is equal to 2, then x1 is equal to 1 by 2. Then x2 is equal to what? x2 is equal to 1. x3 is equal to 3 by 2. x4 is equal to 2. So what is x4 by x1? x4 by x1 is equal to 2 by 1 by 2. So which is equal to 4. So 4 is the answer. I hope you liked it. Was it amazing? Was it amazing? Did you guys like it? How many of you enjoyed it? If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Give a like, give me a thumbs up. That would make me happy. That would be very, very encouraging. Did you guys like it? So shall I move forward? Exactly, Dharmateja, you are right. Sagar, fantastic. Bipasha, brilliant. Brilliant. Explain how the inequality works. Guys, please revise these inequalities. They are very important. I will not be able to explain it right now. Right now, it's problem solving. Okay. Very good. Kiran the gamer, welcome Kiran. Fantastic. Why equation then? Bruhat, they have given equation in the question, Bruhat. I used the inequality and I saw that the equality is obtained. So if equality is obtained, that means all of them are equal. Did you understand it, Bruhat? That is how I am coming to a conclusion. It's a beautiful question. Very good. Fantastic. Yes, Dharmateja, you are right. So people, absolutely Dharmateja, we can do it directly. From there itself we can do it. Yes, you are right. Fantastic. Exactly, Sandhya, absolutely right. I am sure Vedantu's JEE channel had a fantastic time today. Do not worry, we'll also be there one day. We will work hard for it. Venkat Rao, thank you so much, Venkat Rao. Lakshmi says 2. So guys, this is a beautiful question. I hope you all solved it. So first, open the inner inequality. First, don't open the outer, open the inner inequality. Okay. So what do we have? Summation k equal to 1 to infinity. I'll have 1 by 3 power k. R alone is changing. So it will be kc0 plus kc1 plus kc2 all the way up to kck. So what is that? That is nothing but 2 power k. So it will be 2 power k by 3 power k. K equal to 0 to 1 to infinity. Right? So that will be equal to what? 2 by 3 power 1, 2 by 3 power 2 plus 2 by 3 power 3 all the way up to infinity. So it will be a by 1 minus r. So it will be 2 by 3 by 1 by 3. 2 is the answer. Got it? So that's the way you do it, people. I hope all of you liked it. Are you able to understand it, guys? Can you all give me a thumbs up? Can you all give me a yo in the chat quickly? If you're all clear, then we will move forward. We will move forward. Everybody cool? Fantastic, guys. Brilliant. Rohit, fantastic. Sagar, great. So this was the last question. 3k is not in summation because Muthu Lakshmi, what is the summation? R summation, na? Muthu Lakshmi, outside only k, inside is r. So k won't change. So it's a constant, na? That's why I took it outside. Because Muthu Lakshmi, only r is changing for the inside summation. R from 0 all the way up to k. Understood, Muthu Lakshmi? I hope you got it. Okay. Yes, Vikas, you can give it in English also. So people, with that, we are done. I wanted to wish everybody all the best, because tomorrow you guys are writing your exam. So all the very best people. For those who are writing the first shift, do well, and I'm sure all your hard work will pay off. Stay focused and do your best on the test. Believe in yourself, focus on your goals and achieve your dreams. Okay, so guys, a very, very heartfelt blessings and wishes to each and every one of you. Do well in life, not just in this exam, but be happy, be a good human being, be a good person in life. Okay, all the very best, and I wish you succeed in all your dreams. Okay, so take care people, and we will see you again tomorrow with chemistry and physics discussion. Maths, I don't know whether we'll have it. We'll have it on Sunday because I'm outside. Okay, so people, this is the performance of Vedantu students in second March attempt, in third July attempt. We had so many 100 percentilers, from Vedantu, and not just in JEE Mains. We also did well in BitSat. We also did well in IIT Hyderabad. I'm going to show you all of that. 700 students got 99 percentile in Vedantu in July attempt. This is BitSat. BitSat, you see, Ankit Mondal got 439 out of 450. 439 out of 450. All India rank, it will be below 50, below 100. Okay, such good results we have produced. Above 400, we have 4.15 students. Above 350, we have 19% of our students. Above 300, we have 48% of our students. Crazy, crazy results. And finally, today we got this as well. IIT Hyderabad. Did you know that IIT Hyderabad, All India rank 20, two people, both of them are from Vedantu. They're all Vedantu students. They have studied with us long-term batches. They have studied with us in Eklavya batches, and they were able to secure such good ranks. So I'm sure you guys can take inspiration from their performance, and you guys also can do well. Okay, and like I told you people, we have some amazing courses in Vedantu. We have the droppers batch starting. The link is given below in the description. We also have KVPY batches. We also have JEE Mains long-term batches. So think about it. If you are really serious, then definitely you can go for it. Both copied. No man, no. So guys, this is a Telegram link. Join the Telegram link because I will paste the PDF over there. And people, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share it to your friends and make sure you like the video. Okay. Thank you, Vishak. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. And people, before you all leave, I will show you something. So in case you want to check out our Instagram, if you want to be my friend, you can check me out on Instagram. That is my Instagram page. I do post not very frequently, but yeah, little bit. So that is my Instagram profile. Shreyas sir is also there. Wasim sir is also there. You guys can check them out and you can message them your doubts. This is the KVPY crash course. My coupon code is SJKVPY. Shimon Joseph SJ KVPY. So that's the code for 12th standard. And this is a droppers batch. Automatically you will get the discount. So use it and improve your level. Do well guys. Okay. Perfect. So with that, we are done for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care guys. Take care guys. Okay guys, all the very best. Bye-bye. See you in the next one. Till then, love you all. Do well in your exam. And I wish you come back with some good news. Okay. Bye guys. Thank you Preeti. Take care. Bye.